Everybody, we are live at his NFL watch party. Thank you. That's Pete. I'm me. This is a knife, but don't worry, it's just for a sandwich. What is going on, everybody? Pete, how are you today?
I am fantastic. I'm ready to watch a little bit of football.
We got a pretty good game tonight. You excited about it? Do you think the Niners have any chances? The real question to ask.
I'm pulling all about Green Bay. I want to win my games this week.
So you picked Green Bay?
I have Rodgers going tonight. So, yeah, I'm excited. I'm playing Kelly. He won't be here. He's scared because he's playing me this week.
I would be scared, too.
Yeah. So
if I were him. BDF in the house. That's Keith. Cricket Box in the house. Thomas Ford. Welcome in, Thomas Ford. I'm glad you are here. Loving Disneyworld. What's going on, my man? Glad to have you in here. The Sure Nut 60s here. Jonathan Chong's here. Francisco. Yeah, Dodgers, baby, in the house. Goodani Sean, my man, in the house. What's going on? Captain Akron, don't call me Akron, in the house. Hoopa plays in the house, and a whole bunch of other people. I hope. Jersey Mike. I heard a rumor about Jersey Mike.
Yeah, Jersey Mike rocked it, brother. He said he and his lovely wife, and we'll talk more about it on Sunday night on my stream. Got pictures and all to talk about it, but it was pretty fantastic of him to do a kind thing. They sent us sprinkles cupcakes.
I love it.
A wonderful thing. So
I've heard a rumor that they taste pretty good.
Oh, they are really good. I had one just a few minutes ago. I had to wrestle it away from the rest of the family. I went in there to take a picture of the box for Sunday night, as I always do when I talk about our Magic Mail, and 3 of the cupcakes were already gone. I was like, it was like 40 minutes. I mean, I finished my stream. Unbelievable. You know? I'm like, Preston, did you eat it? He's got chocolate all over his face. No, I didn't do it.
It's like the canary that. Well, no, it's like the cat. Oh well, yeah, it's like Preston.
Yeah, feathers.
The game's on Fox, right? For anybody else who's looking for it, I just put it on Fox.
It's on Fox, and I have the NFL Network. I believe it's simulcast on there also.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think it'll be on the.
In here. I love Hoopa Plays. I don't know if I've seen your name before, but that is pretty cool name.
Yeah, they've been around. Andrea is in the house.
Missed it. So.
Ms. Houston, what's going on?
Yeah, I just said I love Hoopa's name, and then they start talking about the Steelers being 7.
It only lasted for so long, the love affair.
Yeah,
all right, now I got my game set up. I got my little handy dandy hold up the phone thing, and I couldn't find it, so it was going to be a problem, but we took care of it. Yeah. So anyway, how was your day? Before we get going, hey, Annie Coog in the house, what's going on?
Annie.
Before we get going on some football, how's your day?
Good. We got I did therapy, and yesterday was a big day because I actually physically got myself up out of the chair myself.
Dude, that's awesome.
About 30 times, and kind of moved left to right, which was good. Because that was really the first time I did it on my own. Every other time it's been somebody helping me, and then so I decided to see what it would be like at home. So I called the kids into the dining room. We have one of our 2 trees up already.
Nice.
In the dining room, we have a Disney tree that is it's a fake, as you know, as they would say, and it's a trap. It's a fake. But I told the kids I'm not happy with the way this Christmas ball is. They came in to see the Christmas ball, and I just stood up at the table, and they had a fit because they were worried that I was going to fall. And then we were out front decorating the house, which I'll have pictures up on Instagram this weekend. But as my wife came home, as she started to walk by me, I was standing by the railing, and I just stood right up next to her. And of course, the way my wife is, I expected to get congratulations. This is awesome. Let's go. I was hoping maybe I'd get a let's go make out. No, what I got was good. Now your ass can get in the car and go places with me. So
that's funny. Yeah, I haven't had my wife say that to me since about 6 months before.
Jeff, I'm having trouble with my internet still. So if I go out, I'll have to come back in.
Oh yeah, it looks like I can hear you, but I can't. It looks like you froze. Lori Jean Carlson in the house. Dave Houston in the house. What's going on, my friend? I'm really glad to have everybody here. Yeah, you might want to do it. Looks like
It's not you. It's mine.
No, I can tell. That's okay. You are frozen. I hear your audio, but
I'm back. It's supporting to me.
Well, I mean, you look good, but you look frozen still. But we're here. Whatever.
Hang tight with me.
We're hanging, no problem. I'm probably behind everybody because I watch it on YouTube TV, but it looks like they're getting ready for kickoff here shortly. Pete will be back as soon as he can. Little internet issues in, I guess, where's he live? The Northeast. Cricket Fox in the house. Troy Aikman has masked up, like football mask. Like, is he going to play? No, I'm looking at it too. Mr. Buck and Mr. Aikman took a little political heat recently, so I'm sure they slapped it on there to to calm that down a little bit. Mr. Willie in the house is 23 more than 9, Dallas. I'm going to pretend like I don't know what you're talking about. Annie Coog's laughing, whatever. Hoopa plays. The only reason why I ask is because I live in Pennsylvania. Would you ask, Hoopa? I don't think I saw your question.
I didn't understand.
There's Pete. Pete, you're back. Hoopa plays. Ask the question.
We had the people come out from the internet today, and they figured out that the box that delivers the signal into my house is bad. So they're coming back to fix it tomorrow. I'm getting speeds right now of like 150, which is atrocious. So nothing I can do about it. Nothing. It's completely out of my control, and they're going to come back, and they had to send out one of the big booming trucks to work on it today, and the guy's coming back tomorrow at 10 o'clock to try to fix everything.
Oh, that'll be good. I had that issue at my old place. Not here, though. I'm hitting a little speed test right now. I don't really know what any of this means, but people always tell me it's really good, so we'll.
I'm doing mine right now, and it's barely hitting. It hit 100 right now. That's how bad it is. So it should be about 500. So
I'm still moving up. It's at 150. It's moving up. 189.81. So 190. Huh, take it.
Corner Sports in the house.
Tommy's in the house. What's going on, my man? I'm glad you're here. Thanks for that. By the way, people who are in green, they're members of the channel. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate everybody for being here, spending a little time. We'll be here for the whole game. Erin Andrews will not be here for the whole game. I wish she was. I like me some Erin Andrews. She's on my screen right now. But regardless, whether you stay for a minute, stay for a quarter, stay for the whole game, we appreciate you. Me and Pete, and usually Kelly from Meyers the Mouse are here every week on Thursday night to watch. Well, Pete does so much football. The NFL's called and said, "What are you doing? You're on more than we are." But we go on Thursday nights. You also go on Monday nights. Did you freeze again, buddy? Either you're really comfy or you froze again. I think he froze again. What do you do? Well, he's a good-looking man. You can look at him in that spot. No fans tonight. Yeah, Christina Pink and Erin Andrews in the background. I think they're they make 2 in the stadium tonight. So it is what it is. 49ers, Packers should be a fun game. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully Pete will get back. Adventures with VP in the house. What's going on? Elena K808. Aloha to you. 49ers are kicking off. Yeah, Cricket always does a great job telling us what's going on, giving us the heads up on penalties and touchdowns and all that stuff. So again, I'm usually a good 30 seconds behind everybody else because I'm on YouTube TV. So I don't usually do play-by-play and stuff like that. Also, that's illegal, but it is what it is. Mouse Talk in the house. What's going on, Walt? I hope you're having a great day. We got Pete frozen, but hopefully he'll come back shortly. Who knows? We'll see. The game is going to be a good time tonight. Green Bay versus San Francisco. I think it's probably going to be a blowout. Aaron Rodgers and Green Bay are having a great season. San Francisco lost George Kittle to a broken foot. And their quarterback is out too, so it could be a long night. Kittle said he could play in 2 weeks. He wanted to play in 2 weeks. They said, no, you can't play on a broken foot. So it is what it is. I feel like I'm a favorite here. We like you, Hoopa. That's all right. We like you. Favorites. Aaron has shaved the mo. Yeah, I think his facial hair is a topic for whatever reason. Anyway, I think we have our buddy back. There he is. Oh, you look like a different position, but I like it. How are you?
Yeah, I'm gonna come in by my phone. I'm not gonna fight this thing tonight.
Whatever. I'm glad you're here. Let's hear. We'll look at the other setup. You like that better, or you like? Okay, we'll stay with that today. Anyway, first play of the game on mine. I don't know where we're at on yours, but for me, our first play just happened. Green Bay's got the ball. Should be. I think it'll be a blowout. I mean, you said you've got Aaron Rodgers. If you got Aaron Rodgers tonight, Pete, you're gonna be in a good mood. I'm thinking.
That's got to be a face mask at the end of that. Good Lord.
I didn't see it yet. Perfect. Pete says it. Ms. Houston, that setup looks good, says Mouse Talk. We'll see. I'm going to watch the play since you said, ooh, I don't like being so behind you, but jeez,
I can pause once we get.
That's okay. I don't care. I just, I usually when we do the show.
Shut up. Hold on. I got to turn it.
That sounded like a really good looking guy.
Yeah, well.
Oh, now that sounds like a commercial.
Yeah,
anyway.
It was a commercial. I tried to get the chat to come up just so I could see it and participate at least.
There we go. There we go. Pearl Man and else. How are you, Pearl? Hope you're having a great day. No flag says cricket. Kay and Andrea talking. I'm glad everybody's here. Got a new ornament at Magic Kingdom, says VP. The Thanos Gauntlet. That's cool. I was actually looking at Disney ornaments. Pete, you put up Christmas. You put up Halloween early. You were mentioning Christmas.
So Christmas is fully. It was fully up inside on Halloween night.
Nice.
Except for the tree. The tree went up on November 1. That's a nice pass dump off play. Big gain. I like it. Tree went up November 1st in the dining room, and the living room will go up the day after Thanksgiving with a live tree. And Preston and I put up all the decorations except for the lights the other day. Preston and my daughters, and tomorrow we will be putting up the lights, and we will be done and ready to rock.
Nice. We didn't put up lights last year on the house, so we moved into it. Just I don't know. Was it October? I don't even remember when we were. But regardless, it's a 2-story, and we didn't figure it out. And now here I am a year later, and I haven't figured out what I'm going to do. I don't know if I can afford to hire people to do it. I don't think I have a ladder to get up to the top. I know I don't. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Putting up Christmas this weekend, says Sean. Nice. Yeah, inside we're doing it slow. We've got a couple trees up, and we'll just probably do a little bit every weekend for a while. Jones starting off looking good. Yeah, I mean, Arizona, Aaron and Green Bay's offense is pretty hard to stop. I think Mr. Adams is going to have a big day. I played on DraftKings tonight, and I was heavy. I went six Green Bay Packers. I don't see San Francisco having a good night tonight.
Well, I hope they don't, and that's what I'm rooting for right now. We're driving the ball. We're into their territory with a second down play, and Rodgers back looking deep. Oh boy, I love it. Give me a whoo-hoo. Where's Dave Houston at?
Dave's in here.
That was a really nice play to Devontae.
Devontae make a catch.
50-yard pass play. Kelly, I'm winning. So just letting him know.
Boom. Yep. Touchdown.
That was nice.
Yeah, Devontae sure is nice.
There's my controller.
Anning says, I've got some goosebumps from your story today, Pete. I prayed for miracles for you this morning and come to find out you stood up on your own multiple times today. That's awesome. Yeah. You got to be proud, dude. You got to be feeling pretty good about stuff.
I am. It's, I'm still a long way from where I need to be. My body's still not fully healed, but it's with determination and all that I did it. It's a pretty cool feeling
I bet it is.
To be able to do that. And, more to come, more to come.
Hoopa keeps asking who's number one in the league right now. It's a Pittsburgh Steelers question, but I would just ignore that and I would answer a question on who's number one in our league, except for that's also not me. Hey, meeting Nick, what's going on? I'm in 2 leagues with you, and my team's pretty bad in both. The other league, I'm in second place. I'm only half a game out because I had a tie, but I don't even like that team, honestly. I really don't. So I've got,
it's tough.
Yeah, I got McCaffrey in 2 of them, so that's a tough one. You take him so high and you lose him for the year. I mean, I guess he's back this week, but when you're 4-7 or whatever I am in one of those teams, it's pretty much done.
Yeah, it's kind of tough.
Yeah, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I did pick up Josh Allen in 2 of my 3 leagues. I actually picked Josh Allen fantasy. I'm talking about fantasy now for fantasy MVP, and Dak was my second.
You're like mad. You put a jinx on him.
I guess I did.
You put a hurt on everybody today. I'm glad you did. Did you pick me for anything lately?
No. You've had your fair share of rough stuff, so we won't be picking you for a while. But yeah, 28 of you in the chat. Thank you guys all for being here so much. Again, that's Pete McDevitt. If you don't know him, check out Pete McDevitt, the channel, and Pete McDevitt, the man. He's sitting right there. I'm just me, and I'm glad you guys are here.
I asked Sunday night. I don't know if you caught it, but I was doing my interview with Diz Our Dream, and I did ask Angela, do you prefer Cheeros or Dole Whip? And I said, and you could take your pick on the food or the dad.
I didn't see that. No, I didn't. I love it. They're fun. They're a lot of fun. Thomas Ford, he's going to be coming back this week against Kansas City. Who are we talking about, Thomas? What did I miss? I guess there's a conversation going on. So we are thinking Green Bay is going to win.
Panthers, maybe. I don't know. Is Kansas City playing the Panthers? I didn't look at the schedule. I should have looked at it more today. I was doing other things, trying to.
Yeah, I've been busy today too.
I put a lot of time in the last 24 hours on this whole Pixar awards presentation recognition that we're doing, getting all the votes in. Actually, unlike the United States, we actually have all of our votes in. And
Oh my gosh! If only we were American Idol, we would know.
Yeah.
In 30-second commercial, we would know. Kay wants to know, or no, wants to say, "Love your no touchy shirt." Is that a Lake Buena visit? I'm sorry, Lake Buena visitor shirt. I thought so. That's one of the ones that I do not have, but I'd like.
They were nice enough because I chat about them quite a bit because I love those guys.
They're great.
Nice
I love them.
Enough to share a couple shirts with me, so I appreciated it and excited about it. They're doing the replay is coming in now. What are they saying? They better not take this off the board.
Cricket gave you good news.
Touchdown is good. Thank you, Cricket. I always love you being a day ahead of me. So I'm pausing. Let me know when you see the kicker.
Okay.
Ready to kick.
I will do that.
I'm going to hit play because I've got the kicker right standing behind.
I don't know. Are you sure? You like to know? It's okay. I see the kicker.
All right. I hit play.
11:42. I just saw him kick it.
Now my kicker just kicked.
Yeah. So we're like right half a second off. So
good.
That's cool.
That's good for the rest of the game. That'll be fun.
7-0 Devontae and Rogers. Everybody in fantasy is getting points. I did play a little DraftKings and I did go with Rogers and Devontae. Of course, everybody will. It is what it is. Not a lot to pick from on the offensive side of the Niners. They've got their second and their third running back sharing, the backfield tonight. So I just went with the blowout.
I am up 11-0 on Kelly on that play. Woohoo!
Nice. Yeah. Well, Big Bomb, you had them both? You have?
I don't. I wish I did. I just have Rogers.
Oh, okay.
Starting, but I'm beating Kelly 11-0.
11 points on a 35-yard touchdown? That's why I thought maybe you had both.
He had a 56-yard pass for a TD.
Oh.
56 total passing yards. So.
Oh, yeah. No, I'll say like 35, but okay. There you go. 56. That's what it is. Okay. Gotcha. Very cool. Hoopa says I was bored until now. We will try to keep you from getting bored. I never get bored when we do these shows, but I'm pretty sure you listen to us, you won't get bored, but you never know.
I get bored when we talk about the Steelers, but other than that, I'm good to go. So with that.
So who you got coming up this week? I don't even know. I feel like you've got a big one on your Sunday show. Am I remembering that correctly?
The WDW couple will be in the house.
Nice.
Which I can't wait. I'm excited to sit down with them.
Miss Karen's in the house. What's going on?
Week after them, you got Nate, Paige, and Mr. Morrow will be in the house.
That's two Iggies right there.
Yeah, and then shortly after that, we've got a big fat panda coming in house.
Wow, that is 3 for 3 right there. And I see what you're saying. Good night, my friend. I'm glad you popped in. Appreciate you giving a little love. Have a good evening. Nick Mullins driving the offense tonight. Yeah, Nick Mullins. I don't know. I feel like he's in for a long night, but you never know. You never know. Anyway, that's awesome. So Nate, WDW couple, and who am I forgetting? Who did you just say?
You got Nate WD couple. Then I got Provost Park Pass, which is
wow,
huge channel. And then
I don't know them, but I like them.
Shortly after them, I've got the Big Fat Pandas.
There you go.
Finishing the year strong with a lot
of
awesome major channels, and then of course I'm real excited about the Night Before Christmas event with Love and Disworld Craig. We're going to be doing that, and that's going to be a big night on the channel. And then that's the 20th, and then the 13th we've got a huge night. It's the Pixar nomination announcement show where we will announce the name of every person or channel that was nominated for this event this year, which is pretty cool. It's over 130 different people and channels that have received the nomination. So look at that. Look at all the people that are out.
I was just going to say, you look at this graphic, 71% of their yards.
Yeah,
that's
Coleman, Samuel, Debo's out. Cook, Bourne's out.
I mean, that two of those guys are backups too. That's 3 running backs they're showing. So they're 4 and 5 deep tonight on their running backs. Nuts.
Yeah,
and they're in it. Let's be real. They're 4 and 4. They would be in first place in the NFC least. I was looking.
I love that day. That should be the new name for them.
I was making my pick for our knockout tournament, whatever we call that, and I just looked back. Hey, who have I picked? And I remember I saw that I picked the Cowboys in the only game they won. That was lucky. Oh my gosh, But I love still being alive in that. That's a lot of fun. I'll be sad when I get knocked out if I do, because I really like that one. But we lost a lot of people last week. I saw, or the week before, or whatever. But it's down to like in the 20s or 25 or 27 or something like that.
And four people took Green Bay tonight.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, they're gonna be solid. But who did I pick this week? I think I had Pittsburgh. I wouldn't swear to that. I think I have Pittsburgh.
You know what? I'd be plenty fine with you being one of the people I split with at the end if I got that far. I've never made it that far, and this is my 11th.
Are you still alive? I don't know if I've looked who's alive. I don't know if I can. I don't know. Are you still alive?
Yeah, I'm still alive. I got one.
Nice.
I got one. So I've never the farthest I've ever made it was I finished 9th one year. And
is that, I don't even know. Is that a winner take all? Is that I don't even know how the payout is.
It's set up for winner take all, but when it gets down to 5.
Well, that's right. You told me this.
5 owners can vote to agree to do it, and if they do, then we go forward. If they don't, then we obviously don't.
That's fun. Yeah. Well, whatever. I just like it. It's fun. It I don't know. It somehow I like it better because it's harder. Like I almost wish we had a secondary one, like for the second half of the season or whatever. But how does it ever go the whole way? Does anyone ever go the whole season? Does it usually end before?
I did it. When the first couple of years, it went the whole season.
Really?
Or it went till there was one person, there was one winner.
That's what I mean. Like when there's one winner, what week are you in? That's really what I'm asking.
Yeah, it all depends. See, it's tougher now when you have more people. Back then, it was only 20, 25 people in it. You know,
so it goes longer. Sure. Yeah.
We had 190 some people in it this time.
Did we really? Wow.
Yeah.
That's
it's
awesome.
It's a $4,000, almost $5,000 payout total.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Dad Bill's in the house. Could call. I don't know who you're calling gentleman, buddy, but I'm glad you're here. Welcome in. Mr. Willie's got a question. If you could pick a Hall of Fame quarterback who hasn't won a Super Bowl and give them one more shot, who would you pick? I'd pick Dan Fouts right off the bat. I'm a Chargers fan. Growing up in San Diego, I love Dan Fouts. It'd be Dan Fouts for me. But obviously, I was going to say who would you pick? But you already said Marino.
Marino in a heartbeat for me. Not even think about it.
Dan Fouts never even got there. Like he got the great game. They beat Miami, the Kellen Winslow, I don't know, overtime game. But then it was like negative 20 degrees wind chill in Cincinnati the next week, and they got crushed.
They got spanked.
Yeah. That was the closest I think Dan Fouts ever got, if I remember correctly.
I do remember that.
Hoopa says, am I pronouncing that right? Hoopa? I think I am. Are you ever gonna make any how to grow your YouTube channel type stuff again? It was fun to watch. Yes. So if you're asking about my Sunday night show, I'm assuming you're asking me. If you're asking Pete, we'll ask Pete too. My Sunday night show, Creator Talk, was on hiatus because my Dodgers were in the playoffs and then they were in the World Series. And there's very few things that are gonna beat a Dodger playoff or a World Series game. And I'm not having any more babies. So yeah, I wasn't going to miss that. So yeah, that'll be back this Sunday. Thanks for that. I appreciate that. I like this, one of the things that I want to be like when I look at my YouTube, I don't know, growth, career, whatever the right word to say it is. I want to be, and not unlike you. I think this is why we get along so well, Pete. We kind of have the same attitude. I want to help Disney creators. What I love about this community is like Kadani Sean. He's in here. I think he's got 3 videos up. He's just starting his YouTube journey. And I want to, if he wants, I want to help him grow because, let's be real. It's selfish. I love more Disney creators. I want more Disney creators. It makes my life better. And so, but I like the growth, the Disney YouTube growth. And I'm not talking about people think I'm talking about sub for sub sometimes when I say this. I know I'm talking about Nick freaking Nimmin. I'm talking about Roberto freaking Blake. I'm talking about dudes and dudettes who know how to grow on YouTube and are teaching it. And I want to learn from them. And if I can share a little bit about that, you're using TubeBuddy now, and you just had a referral that you actually got paid by TubeBuddy, right? I don't know if you want me to say that, but I love helping people see all the opportunities that are here and raise some revenue and make friends. It all goes so good. Living in Disney house, what's going on? What do you think about that?
It might have been Dad Bills. I got a couple dollars, like $2. It wasn't a lot, but it was nice for something for them to give me something to say thank you for recommending it out.
Yeah,
I was recommending it out not because I wanted $2. I just
but
I believe in TubeBuddy. It's working
yes.
for me. It helps you grow your channel, and I try.
And it's like don't even be like sorry. If somebody is referred to TubeBuddy and TubeBuddy wants to pay you 30 or 40 or 50%, that's a good thing. It's just like we could be doing this on Instagram, we could be doing this on Facebook. We're doing it here because you can grow a community and they share revenues with you. I'm not embarrassed about that at all. And that's part of the thing that I want to do. I think it was a Hoopa that said this. I want to show people this is a great opportunity. Still, people like to say, yeah, it is. but it's fun. I'm not working right now. I'm having fun with my friend Pete and talking to people in chat, and I'm watching some football game. It's not work. There's effort involved, but I love it. Yeah, Pete opened the TubeBuddy door for me, says Lovin' Disney World. I love that. That's awesome. I remember talking to you one Saturday, I don't know, like maybe an hour, going through TubeBuddy, and come on, it makes it easier for you to connect with more people faster. True or false?
It absolutely does. And I did, the day we spent on the phone a while back was me trying to get to understand it. Now that I do, people that, are of importance to me, like a Dad Builds or a Craig or Lovin' Disney World or whatever, whoever that is, I want to help them out and help them grow. And I truly believe in TubeBuddy. And
I do too.
When I gave out the connection, I didn't know if they were going to give me a couple bucks. I just, I thought I had to have, you'd have to have a crap load of people for them to do that. And, I was like, okay, I'll take, hey, look, it's a couple dollars, but I'm just glad that hopefully it helps them do what it does for me. I use it every one that I put together about my SEO score and trying to make sure I get correct keywords in and doing what I can to grow the channel. So
I love that. Well, and I just dropped.
Here's the question I never asked you, and I'm wondering about this. When you do keywords, can anybody see the keywords you're using? Because can the NFL see that I'm using the NFL?
Say that again. What was your question at the end?
So so I go in and put my keywords in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That I'm using for my stream for that. Can the NFL look at my YouTube channel and see that I'm using them?
Yeah. So first, before I answer this question, TubeBuddy.com/Dole Whip is my referral link. If you use that link, download it for free. They get you a free download. You can get a free download anywhere, but if you you don't have to pay for it. But if you decide to upgrade someday, they'll give me 30 or 40 or 50%. Pete, I don't know your link. Do you? You're welcome to tell them. I don't know what it is. TubeBuddy.com/something.
It's just like yours, but with my name, Pete McDevitt.
Pete McDevitt. There you go. So TubeBuddy.com/Pete McDevitt. Download it for free. If you end up paying it, they'll give him 30 or 40 or 50%. TubeBuddy.com/Dole Whip. You can only download it once, so you got to pick. Doesn't matter. I don't care. But yeah. So if you have software I think it's because I have TubeBuddy installed. Because I have some extension installed, I can see anybody's video upload keywords. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But it doesn't show it automatically. The NFL doesn't care. The NFL's not looking. But yeah, if somebody, you can set up searches too. Like if I use your name, I probably did tonight. I probably used you and Kelly. Probably. I won't swear to it. But you can even get alerts when somebody uses you or a certain word for a keyword or whatever.
See, I like on my Disney ones, and I don't have a problem. On my Disney ones, I use names of some of the channels that I'm affiliated with, like Resort TV One and Corey, and the Disney guys, people like that, because during my shows I talk about them. I talk about those people, or
the important thing to remember is the algorithm knows, and if you're putting in, I don't know, if you're putting in Magic Johnson because somebody mentioned Magic Johnson and you're not mentioning Magic Johnson, they're going to know and they're eventually going to take that out. But the truth is those keywords, they only matter for the beginning. You want velocity, little creator talk right here in the NFL Watch Party Show, but you want velocity. So the very, very beginning of a video, if nobody watches it in the first 30 minutes, nobody's going to watch it at all because YouTube's going to see nobody cares about it. But if you get a whole bunch of views, some percentage higher of your regular views right off the bat, well, then that's called velocity. And that's when YouTube will put it out there more. So the keywords are only valuable to gain velocity at the very, very beginning.
Right.
And so if you're putting, what did I say? You said Corey Meets World. So if you put in Corey Meets World and you're interviewing Corey Meets World, there's value there. If you put in Corey Meets World and you're not talking about Corey Meets World and he's not on the channel, you're actually hurting yourself. Right. Something to consider. A lot of people will put people used to put.
Mine is I talk about all those people every stream.
Yeah. No, you totally do. But a lot of young people will put Mr. Beast in as a keyword, but they don't even talk about Mr. Beast and they think it'll help them. It actually hurts them because if people go to your channel and they think you're talking about Mr. Beast and you don't talk about Mr. Beast,
they end up leaving.
What's worse, and that's another thing. People say, "Hey, I'll just give you a view." People who watch for 4 seconds and then leave, that actually hurts our channel. If you're just coming in to give us a view, I'd rather you're not come in and watch and enjoy. Just be organic. That's the thing. The thing that I try to share with people. I'm not an expert. I like learning stuff and I like sharing that. The key is you're not going to beat the algorithm. Don't try to beat the algorithm. Try to create for people and find those people who will like your content and then create more for those people. And that's a virtuous circle. Trying to beat the algorithm
Doesn't work.
It doesn't. The algorithm is smarter than you. Sorry. Way behind in chat, guys. I hope that was helpful. I don't really know why we got into that. Somebody asked a question. Living in just popped in. That's where I was in chat. How are you, my friend Corey? Is he still winning everything? I think he's in first place in all of our little contests, crushing me everywhere. He was. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, Pete opened the TubeBuddy door for me. Loving his world. There you go. That's awesome. Dad Bill says it was me. I think Pete didn't know if I would, if it would do that for you, but I'm impressed by their tools. It's awesome. And again, if you're brand new, I was telling Sean from Kadani Sean, just download the free version. If you're brand new to it, you don't need to pay for it yet. You'll grow faster and then you'll want it. But go ahead and get monetized first and get a little money. And you get $40-$50 a month and then pay them $9. And then you get to $75 a month and then pay them. The top tier, I think it's $75 a month. You don't need that yet until you're making the money. And then you do. Did I miss something cool?
No, I was just
I'm on a commercial.
$75 a month.
Oh, I thought I thought it was something in the game.
See that Matt and Jeff are in the stream.
Matt and Jeff?
Matt and Jeff. That would be the Dole Our Dream and Matt Wetchler.
Nice.
Here with us.
When did you get your first? I'm sorry. Hoopa says, when did you first get your 1,000 subscribers? I've been here since 3.0. Oh, for me? Geez, I don't know. I know it was an exciting day, though. I don't know. I had my 4-year anniversary on YouTube a couple of weeks ago. I think it took a year and a half. I don't want to lie to you. I feel like it was a year and a half. Pete, how long did it take you to get 1,000? You've had a pretty cool
get to 1,000. It took me 10 weeks.
That's amazing. Now, Pete, don't let that frustrate everybody in chat. Now, Pete had a following. Pete was a known entity in our community before he started posting. So if you're brand new and you've been here for 11 weeks, you're like, oh my gosh, I don't have 1,000 subscribers. I wouldn't say Pete is normal. I think Pete has exceptional content and a fun group of people that's already fans. So
yeah,
I would say results will vary.
My pearls and my car key are here. We are ready to go with the Green Bay game, and that is what it starts. I love it. Thank you, Pearl and Karki, for being here. Carol, we appreciate you and Pearl.
Yep. Kadani Sean, no problem. Come on. We're buddies. I'll help you anytime. Cricket says, I used to, buddy. I'm sorry, Pete. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, because it was kind of missed because I wasn't ready for it because it is our dream.
What are you looking at, you hockey puck?
Now I feel good. Go ahead.
I used to, buddy, too, says Cricket Box. My channel has changed. I used to help you guys get the word out. I appreciate that, buddy. Cricket, very much. Gotta go now, says Hoopa. I'm glad you were here. Going to be a Good Morning Disney tomorrow. There's not. Fridays. Some Fridays I have classes. I teach classes. I've got an astronomy class I'm teaching tomorrow. I don't have one the following week, but yeah, tomorrow we will not have a Good Morning Disney. I can't believe it's already Friday, but I appreciate you asking, Hoopa. But we'll be back Saturday morning. Learning or trying to learn to use TubeBuddy. I would highly recommend you just learn one thing a day. Nick Nimmin, he has a live stream every Saturday. By far the best newbie place to go on the internet, in my opinion. Nick Nimmin, check him out. He's got great videos. I'm not friends with him. I don't know him. Are you typing? What is that, Pete? I keep hearing a.
I don't know. I'm going to turn off something here.
I used to, buddy. I have a free account under Dole. Oh, thank you, Keith. That's right. I remember you told me that. Hey, Ray J, what's going on? Diz Our Dream saying hi. Car Keith saying hi. And he says, hey, Jeff, Diz Our Dream, why aren't you on tonight? You can come on tonight. We did have 3 people that we sent out invites to that mentioned tonight might be a good night for them. I haven't heard back from any of them, so I don't know if that's going to work out or not. There you go.
There we go.
So anyway, a little TubeBuddy talk. That's good. What's that?
San Francisco moving the ball a little bit.
Yeah.
There was no pressure on the quarterback there either, so that was a problem.
Are you surprised that the Niners are sitting at 4-4 this late in the season?
I mean, they've had their challenges.
Again, they'd be in first place in the NFC East. I mean, it's got to be weird. Would you rather be the Niners at 4-4 and in last place and very little opportunity, or would you rather be, I don't even know who, the Eagles? Who's going to win the NFC East? The Giants are horrible. The Cowboys are horrible. The Skins are horrible. It's got to be the Eagles, right?
I would think so. Yeah, that's me. I would think so. But, I mean, who knows? I mean, that whole division is just rough.
I mean, is Wentz even their quarterback anymore? Have they given up on him? They pulled him, I think, 2 out of 3 weeks or something like that.
I don't know. I asked Craig. Lovin' Disworld is a big Eagles fan, and I asked him just the other day when are they going to get rid of it. So
yeah. Something else I'll be announcing tonight. My first 3 in my Dole Whip Dad's 25 Days of Disney Creators. If you're interested in that, a couple of people in chat I just saw that reminded me of that. If you don't want to wait, I'll announce it at halftime. If you don't want to wait, well, I'll just do it this way. I'm announcing it now. Go to www.disneycreators.com. Go to 25 Days of Disney Creators, and you will see the video. You can watch that anytime tonight, and it'll tell you who the first 3 are. It's unlisted video now. I will make it public tonight, but it's there for you. Kadani asks you, I need to send you an email about coming on when the Colts. You're in, dude. I mean, it's either my show or Pete's show or Kelly's show, but so I don't want to speak for them, but we love you, man.
Let me try to reach the thing here real quick to see which week that is.
I really want to see them pulling Wentz until the Eagles fall out of contention. Yeah, I think I agree with you. Is Fulton in the house? Hey, Fulton. I see Dad Bill saying hi to Fulton. What's going on? 33 in the chat. I appreciate y'all being here. 7-0 Green Bay. Niners are trying to stay in the game here, though. If Green Bay keeps hopping off sides, hey, Caitlin, make it blue. I was thinking about you today. How are you, my friend? Hope you're having a great day. I saw your post. I don't even know what it was about. Dan, cast member dance or something. I don't remember now, but I remember.
That's week 10, Jeff. It's on Kelly's channel.
All right. Kelly's not here tonight, but we'll tell him. I'll get the word to him.
I think the internet is working here, so I'm going to try to jump back on the other way.
Whatever you want to do, buddy.
Go try here. Go to my email.
So again, while he's doing that, if you want to see who the first 3 are for my 25 Days of Disney Creators for Vlogmas, go to DisneyCreators.com. Scoot on over to the 25 Days of Disney Creators tab. And miss you, living in Diz. Miss you. Anyway, and you can see who those are. Yeah, it's up live now. It's an unlisted video, so you can only see it right now on the website. And I will make it. I'll put it on my Slack probably at the end of the game, and then I'll post it, I don't know, either tonight publicly or tomorrow. Looks like I've got 2 Pete's. You want me to not?
Let me in.
Well, I don't know if we can have 2. There we go. All right. You definitely don't have a good internet signal there. You're ghosted already.
Enough.
I can hear. Oh, that looked better.
Hear me?
Nah, it's all jacked up.
Full Wi-Fi. Hold on, I gotta fix my volume. I forgot.
I can hear you. It's not clear, but I can hear you. I'm holding. I'm not going anywhere. 7 Zippo, first and goal though. Mullins and the Niners can make it. So far, so good. Although I wasn't looking at you. Say something again.
Oh, come on.
Nah, you're frozen. I would just stick with the phone if I were you, but you do whatever.
No, it's back down to 100 again. Oh, God, I can't.
Life is, first world problems, right? Thanks, Jeff says Caitlin is for cast member dance day. I thought that's what it was. When I started to say it out loud, I thought, wait a minute, maybe I'm confusing it. Mental health struggles and financial struggles and just want to send love and positivity. Actually, my video that I hope to post tomorrow is for Caitlin. You'll really like it. Watch for tomorrow. It's not done yet. I've got the video, but I haven't edited it, and tonight's tonight, so I won't do it until tomorrow. But something that my buddy Matt, Disney Coffee Blog, is doing. And did I lose your belt? Here put it. There he is. Nope. And that'll be a good time. Disney Coffee Blog's doing something nice for the cast member pantry, and that'll be my video tomorrow. So check that out. You'll like it for sure, Caitlin.
Caitlin's good people. Yeah,
she is. I'm a fan.
Yeah, me too. She does a good job.
Yeah, that's way better. You're clear. It looks good.
Yeah, it's the same. I mean, it's like I said, it's scoring about 100 right now. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So.
What do you do?
All right, give me a stop here. Come on.
3rd and goal, but they called the timeout. Looked like it was going to be a delay game to me, but whatever. You can never really tell if
for the Niners tonight, according to the captain, my captain. So 2 timeouts already in the first quarter.
First half doesn't nearly matter as much as the second half. You got to use them when you need them in the first half. Second half, you need to keep them till the end. Michael and Bella's Travel Channel in the house. What's going on? Appreciate you guys being in here. Keith says, what was the desert Crown. Dessert. Okay. Put desert, but you mean dessert. Got it. Look at that. Offensive touches. No Jimmy, no Raheem, no Tevin. Matt, Debo, Kendrick, George Kittle. George Kittle's huge. Obviously, your quarterback is huge. Poor unfortunate souls. Little Ursula for you. All right. Niners. No backfield.
Yeah, he's throwing. Got to get pressure on him. Can't let him sit back there.
They only rushed 2. You were right. Oh, he dropped it. Oh, no, touchdown. You were right. They need to give him pressure, though. They only sent 2, and then the nose guard came in late. Well, he wasn't going to get anywhere.
Yeah.
Touchdown, tie game. You know who that's not catching it? George Kittle, who I also have in 2 of my leagues.
One
of my leagues.
Oh, that's going to be close.
No, I don't think he had it. The ball was loose. He does not have control of that for the possession. Toe is in, though.
Toe is in.
I don't think he has the ball, though. He doesn't have control of the ball. Mr. Wood says the problem with Carson Wentz is he's an Eagle. No, that's my part. Is he has no offensive line and doesn't have a good running game and no proving guys at wide out, and Carson's trying to. Actually, I think what the problem is Carson Wentz is, he's not as good as everybody thinks. Mr. Fulton says, I'm auditioning for America's Got Talent virtual audition next Saturday. Congrats, buddy. Hope you do well.
Nice. Mr. Fulton. Nice. That's awesome, bud. Good luck with that, man.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's
very
cool. I'd audition, but people don't like to hear the cat sound. So,
I audition all the time. My wife keeps saying, no, get out of here. Leave me alone. So, doesn't work.
I've seen a lot of people in here tonight, too. How many people we got in the chat right now, Jim?
37 currently in the chat. I appreciate every single one of you. Corey living in Diz. You're just trying to get on my good side with that. Wentz is overrated, and it worked, Corey. It worked.
Glad to see Corey. Corey's had a lot going on lately. I'm glad he's back around us. He's a good man with his football.
Corey's a good man, yeah. I'm a fan. Him and his fan. You know what I like? I like Disney channels. I like family channels. When you have Disney family channels together, I mean, him and his daughter and his whole family. I mean, I like those kind of channels a lot. That's my jam. So when I first saw his channel, I'm like, yep, this will be my jam. And I was right.
Yep. I found them a long time ago. And, I'm glad that I did. So it's pretty cool. So
yeah, good guy.
Corey will be coming on with us throughout the year. Hopefully we'll see a lot of our friends. They're all going to have the link on Thanksgiving Day when I'm going live all day long. They'll have some fun there.
They only give you 8 straight hours. You might surpass that. You will surpass that with 3 games. You know that, right?
They give you 12 hours. I've already. I spoke to Resort TV 1 Josh.
That's right. You told me this.
He told me that I have 12, so I'm starting about 12:15. That'll give me till well past midnight on the Steelers game.
Yeah, I do remember you telling me that now. Yeah, maybe. I don't know if they changed it or I knew it incorrectly. That's right, Will. I'm just playing with you.
So, it'll be cool. I'm looking forward to it. We will have some guests coming in that day from Disney Parks live.
I think I know. Do you want to say more?
Steve's World is going to be down there with Cody from Strive to Do Better. So they're going to check in. I also know that Disney World freak Carlos will be checking in with us. He will be down there for Thanksgiving Day. So I am looking forward to that. That'll be a lot of fun with people checking in. Surf Bob John, good to see you, buddy. Yeah, it's a long day. I was trying to figure out how I'm going to pee, to be honest with you. I'm probably just going to have to say, okay, chat, you're in charge.
Well, put on, you use Ecamm, but for on StreamYard, well, I think I downloaded it. You just put up a screen, I'm on a break and go do your thing.
I'll just let the chat take over, Tommy Corner Sports, you're up. Take over.
That's right. That's a good call. Well, bring in a friend. And that's the way to do it. Tommy Corner Sports is good people. And again, he's in green. That makes him a member of the channel. Thank you for being a member. Members show up in green and they get emojis. And tomorrow night now, Friday, can't believe it's already Friday. Fridays we have it's a Zoom party. Zoom call sounds weird. It's a Zoom party. We hang out. Sometimes I do them on Saturdays. Sometimes I do them on Fridays. Fridays get more people. Saturday seems to be a little more intimate. But anyway, it's a members only thing we do. I know you've been crushing it with members, buddy. You're doing amazing with members. You've got a good crew there, man.
I'm very proud to have the members that I do.
Yeah.
I'm humbled that they understand and are helping our family and our channel. And I would do anything for my members. We have a members Zoom call ourselves on Saturday at 1:00.
Fun.
Which will be great. I'm looking forward to that, and can't wait to talk to my members on Saturday. It's gonna be exciting.
That's awesome. Yeah. And if you're watching the game like we are, you're aware already. Niners didn't put it in the end zone where they got 3. That's going to hurt them. I think they are unlikely to hang, and they needed to get in the end zone right there. But it is what it is, Caitlin. I'm great. I hope you're doing good too. Oh, I'm sorry you got some little back pain. I hope you feel better, my friend. I don't see anyone in green on my screen. Is that because I'm on my phone? Yeah, I think that probably is why.
Now, Chris, I'm pretty sure. I'm going to go check it right now. It is Saturday, the 7th. I'm positive of that because I was just looking at. I have one at 1:00 with you guys, and I have one with my work right following it. So let me just check. Upcoming meetings. Saturday, November 7th, 1:00. Chaos Clubhouse channel member. Saturday at 1, buddy. Hope you'll be there. Tommy, we appreciate you. And Tommy's incredible.
Tommy's a great guy.
Tommy,
one of my faves.
I love the fact that he supports you and is a member of your channel.
He's a good guy.
I thank him for that. I love
Me
the
too.
fact that he is the sole and one and only sponsor for the night before Christmas. The Pixar event that we're doing with the buttons. And it's just, for somebody like him, he's such a class act. He's corner sports. You need shirts, you need hats done.
That's where I think I heard about him first. He was a sponsor for Resort TV 1, and I think that's where I first heard the name. Pretty sure.
Well, the interesting thing, Jeff, when I put it out there that I was going to I was going to probably get a sponsor for the for this Pixar event for their community recognition, I had another company reach out to me and say, "Hey, if you're looking for a sponsor, I'd be interested in doing. What would it cost me?" And I said, "Well, it'll be about X and blah blah blah." And then like 15 minutes later, I got a text message from somebody saying, "Hey, if you're thinking about a sponsor, then, keep in mind that, Tommy Corner Sports is somebody in our community and everything." And I said, "Wow." Well, I just had another company reach out to me, and 2 people actually said to me, obviously we're all about community. Give Tommy a chance first before you open it up to another company that does shirts and hats and that stuff. So,
sure.
I did something that I don't usually do. Chris, I'll resend it out. I see your text. I don't know why it says that. It shouldn't. But it's Saturday. So I'll send out another reminder tomorrow morning to everybody. Just a reminder. Thank you, buddy. So the I don't know about if the date on the thing is created by them. So I'll just resend out a note to everybody and remind them. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. So I called Tommy up, and I don't usually do that. And I said, "Hey, if you would like to have this opportunity," he said, "Absolutely, 100%," and jumped right on
it. Tommy's a good guy. Well, I mean, we're blessed. I mean, both of us are blessed, and this whole community is blessed. There's so many good people that support what we do, and I don't just mean financially, but financially sometimes too. It's a blessing. I was never one hurting for some self-esteem, but I talk to people all the time like, "I'm just afraid to go live. I'm afraid to go live. I'm afraid to go live. I'm afraid to do a video. I'm afraid to do a video. I'm afraid to put my face on video." All those kinds of things.
Right.
If I needed a self-esteem boost, I would say start a YouTube channel. Now, sure, you're going to get haters. They're going to call you names, but that goes away. It's only when you have nobody, and you just got to get through the first 6 months. It's like anything. Yeah. You want to get good at something, you're going to be bad at something for a while, and part of it is you got to deal with trolls. I don't even have moderators. I haven't had a need to undo a troll in forever. I mean, they come a couple times a month. My point is that goes away because there's no value in it. I mean, you get 30 people in the chat's going fast enough. Somebody drops something negative, I'm probably not even going to see it anyway.
Yep, and that's I always tell everybody, Chris, don't feel bad about that. I'm glad you let me know so I can send out another reminder.
I think people are overly worried about, I'm going to get judged. Not by anyone you know. Who cares?
I always say, Jeff, each creator has their own reasoning and standard and plan for running their channel. And to me, that however they run it, if it's right to them, then it's the right thing.
Sure. Well, I appreciate you saying that because most people don't believe that. Even the moderator thing. People freak out. I don't have moderators. Go ahead and have moderators on your channel. I don't care. But It is. That's part of the allure of it for me. You can be you. That's a good thing. People are gonna fall in love with Pete McDevitt and his style and his channel. And some of them will like me and some of them won't, and vice versa. That's a good thing. That's not a bad thing.
Yep.
I don't know. I like it. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I like having my moderators. You know, we just see you and I have different paths. Not that either one is wrong. They're both right because they're for our own channels. I just chose that I still would like to have that, and maybe part of it is the fact that I am nervous about my with my challenges physically, and it helps me to have these other people, and they've been incredibly valuable to me. So. And the members thing is just, oh God, that's a first down pass. How do you drop that?
You dropped it. Yeah.
Why you put that there now? Good gravy.
Kadani says, I'm nervous to start, but having fun now. I would never worry about others. Just have fun. Yeah, just have fun and be you. Kadani, Sean, you're going to do fine. Trust me, you're going to do fine. I mean, I don't want to sound like an arrogant jerk, but I'm not one who gets that nervous. I don't know. I mean, I don't get that nervous. So I get it that maybe I come from a position of, I don't understand it, but I'm still telling you the truth. Get over it. Who cares? It's some person in somebody's basement somewhere. Like, you're never going to see them again. And here's the truth. The positives of doing this so outweigh the negatives. Pete, would I know you? Would we be friends? We're good buddies. We talk 3-4 times a week outside of this, doing this. We wouldn't know each other. Like, it's actually stupid and frankly arrogant to think that this would be a negative thing. Like, I don't know what the negative is. I'm not telling you everybody has to do it. A lot of people don't want to put themselves out there. That's totally fine. But the positives so outweigh any perceived negatives. If you're somebody who's sitting there going, oh, I wish I could do that, you can. Understand, you're going to suck for the first 6 months. So what? I mean,
I don't think I suck. I only sucked for 5.5 months.
He says as he's trying to not look up he's looking up wherever he's looking up his nose. Whatever.
I'm just trying to get this phone to stand up straight.
You need one of these, dude. I'm telling you, you need the little standy thing. This is from Boys and Girls Club, and they're fantastic. You just put your little phone in there.
I have the one which I don't know why I'm not using it. I have the one that I use for my streams when I'm talking on my phone, and it's sitting right there in front of me. And instead of trying to put it on it like I am now. There we go. Exactly,
Sean. It's called growing pains. It's just, it's learning. It's called learning. I don't let others dictate my life. I write my own story. I always ask for advice before I do everything. And if everyone's in agreement, then I do it. If anyone disagrees, I don't do it. And I'm kidding. Dad Builds, that is what I am. And I already knew Pete, but I met him in person. The Galaxy's Edge opening weekend. So many of my favorite people that I watched on my favorite channels. And then people got to meet me too. And it was mind blowing that people were excited to meet us, right, Pete? It was crazy. And then being at that event that the Disney crew guys, I love all of them. They're all 4 friends, and doing the sorry, I'm watching the play too. I think that if we didn't have that day, Pete, my life wouldn't be I love life, but that was one of my favorite days, my favorite weeks. I was down there with Gonzo. I met you. I met all kinds of people. Those are days that you would never know that you missed out on, and we wouldn't have it without this community. True.
That's true. Preston went to 4 bars that week and closed them. So, and that is the truth. The Ale House, he closed the Tequila Bar in Mexico. I can't remember what other ones. My wife would remember. Preston would always text her and let her know, hey, I'm at this bar. We're closing it. So,
That's why God gave me daughters. I can't.
It's all good. I blame Dave from Brandy and Dave, and I blame Dev. So
I blame them for stuff too. I don't know how that was their fault, but I can join you there.
I actually talked to Dev today. He called me. Dev's called me a couple of times.
I haven't talked to Dev in a while. How's he doing? He's blown up on the channel, but personally, I haven't talked to him in a while.
He's doing good.
Good.
We talked about some stuff at the channel. He still is going to try to get a thing next week together to do a live stream and
good
on his channel and all. But he's at 98,000 now.
Yes, I was going to say he's about to crush the. Oh man, I want to play button so bad. I'm so happy for him, but yes, I am jealous.
Yeah, I'm jealous, but I'm excited for him. Just like
I'm totally excited for him.
There we go. We got a penalty. Please be a block in the back.
11 Discworld says the live stream part was nervous.
I love cricket. God, I love cricket.
I had some butterflies the first time I joined Pete. Much different than editing videos. It is. It's different. You know, you can have a channel that's totally edited videos, or you can have a channel that's totally live stream, or you can combine the two. It really is 3 different kinds of channels because of the live stream thing. I prefer edited videos for the, I don't know, art sounds a little goofy, but I prefer by 100 times, 100x. Yeah, there you go. That was better. But 100x, I prefer the live streams for connection. You know, it's different. Like it's very different.
I love the live streams. I'm actually going to go live on Christmas Day for about 15. Right now, I'm planning for 15 minutes. It's just going to be to tell people Merry Christmas. Sometime in the afternoon or something, just to have some fun and say hello to everybody. Not looking for ad revenue. Don't care about any of that. I just hit him, please. I just want to say hello to people, you know. And
I like that. You're saying such a nice, sweet thing. Hit him, please, and then you just continue on your sentence.
Yeah. Well, I want to knock Mullins out here. You know.
There are a lot of quarterbacks in San Francisco. Yeah, what I do in Christmas, I've got a new, I don't know, maybe the last 10 or 15 years, I've got a new annual thing. I sit out front of my house, get my chair, and I look up on the roof, and I just wait to see Santa. Because if he shows up, I'm going to knock him down. I'm going to steal that jacket. I want the job. That looks like a good gig. Yeah. 2 days a year you work. You're on the beach the rest of the time. You get all the hot cocoa you want. Nobody cares if you're fat. Matter of fact, they prefer it that way. I am so in. So Santa, if you're listening, and you're tired of your job, just hang out on my roof. I will knock you down. It'll only hurt for a little bit. I'll take your jacket.
That's what I'm talking about. And Craig, I saw your compliment there. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
One stop mouse in the house. How are you?
Keeping it fun and keeping it enjoyable. And, you know, I like people, you know, one of the reasons Jeff and Kelly and I get along so well is we all like to laugh. We all like to, you know,
that's a good thing.
We're usually trying to make each other laugh, you know, which is a good thing.
You find me amusing. You find me funny. Caitlin says, I met Dev.
Great call, Pesci. I love that movie.
What are you talking about? I was just being me. I met Dev this past weekend, says Caitlin. I told him about the cast member. See, you know what I like that about you? I throw in stuff sometimes from shows, and you catch them more than most. And it's kind of fun to do because, you know, if there's not somebody here, I don't know who catches it in chat and who doesn't. And I don't know, I like it. Caitlin says, I met Dev this past weekend. I told him about the cast member movement that I'm doing and heard about some of the companies and making sure to help our cast community. You know, I don't know anyone, Caitlin, who loves and wants to support the cast member community more than you. So I appreciate it about you.
Yeah, Dev's a, you know, good guy. It was nice to see, you know, hear my phone ring and I look over and I see this logo on my phone at 2:00 in the afternoon because I know he's just calling to hang out and chat. We talked for damn near close to, it's probably the longest call we've had in a while. We talked to almost an hour, so it was good to talk to him. So Chris,
he's good people.
Chris, you did a good job on the video clip you sent me, so keep working it out. You know,
this is dad builds of Shep.
Yeah,
okay.
He sent me a video. Shep video. It was pretty funny. So yeah. Anytime we're making fun of Shep is always good. But you know, Craig, you've done a good job in the community. I'm all about opening up the community. RV of the Disney. Great to see you. I love that.
Jackie, she's one of my favorites.
I love Jackie's logo. It's just rocking. Absolutely rocking. And there's
Jackie.
Or Bob's in here. One Stop Mouse. Dad Bills. We got a lot of friends in here. It's great.
Jackie, did you see my IGTV and/or Instagram promo for the show? Because I put a piece in there and it was for you, Jackie. And I'm betting you saw it. I'm betting that's why you're here. I can't stay. Jackie, let me know in chat if you know what I'm talking about, or if you just showed up. Shep is hilarious, and he's also hilarious on you know, YouTube. The guy in person, he's pretty fun. He's a pretty fun guy. I'll just leave it like that. If you get to hang out with Shep, you're gonna have a good day. Anyway, yeah, cool.
I called Ed from Vivery Project and gave him holy hell because he was literally when they were picking up the dog, they were 5 minutes from my house and he didn't realize it. I mean, that would have been a Christmas present to me to see Ed.
And no, he doesn't want their dog, people.
I don't want their dog. Their dog's gorgeous. I mean, I got 4 dogs here. I got enough, Jeff.
Yeah.
But it would have been an early Christmas present for me to see Ed and Mindy come walking up my sidewalk.
They're good people.
I would have been crazy.
I really like them. You know, I actually had heard of them before I got to see them. They were big in their Disney community before I was here. And then they went away for a while. They stopped creating. So they were like this mythical thing, the Vivery Project,
Rob Clutch scared them off, Jeff.
That's what I hear. Well, Rob's scary. You can quote me. But Then, hi Rob, didn't know you were there.
Oh.
Sorry, didn't
Oh
see
God,
you.
I didn't see him either.
We're on the same page. Love it. Anyway, and then I got to know them, and they're even better in reality than in legend. They're good people.
Yeah.
I'm snuggling my croc pillow as we speak. Oh, that's like, see, now I need to. Is there like a? Hold on, I need a. There's got to be some kind of face cleaner. I feel like. Do you have like croc juice? Do your crocs get foot juice on there? And when you snuggle with it, does it? I'm gonna throw up. No, please don't, Kadani Sean. Please
People
don't.
taking pictures. That's awful. I'm glad Kadani's starting to create. That's pretty cool. Santa
Good stuff,
Claus is
too.
here, Jeff.
Come on, Santa. I only have one request. Now it does involve violence and me kind of beating you up. It's not. I don't want to beat you. I just want you to come off. I just want the jacket. Just give me the jacket.
Caitlin, there's no air horn because we're on Jeff's channel tonight. The air horn.
You're welcome. You're welcome, everybody. Bob President, what's going on, my man? I'm glad you're here. Caitlin, I was really glad you were here until you mentioned the air horn. Now I know I'm going to hear it.
No, I haven't pulled it up yet. You know what? I'm going to pull it up.
Caitlin, this is your fault, and I will not forgive you.
I got to pull it up. Take just a second.
Love in Disworld says, yeah, I met a bunch of great people, and it's so cool to meet people behind the channels. Yeah, it is pretty cool. And you know what?
Rob Fuzz is in the house.
I had a whole thing going, and you know what? I'm just done now. I'm just not going to tell the story.
Yeah. So, Jeff,
Yes, sir.
who's going to win? Who do you think is going to win the NFC least?
You want my truth?
Yeah.
I think the Cowboys are going to win the East, which will piss me off because they'll go
if
like,
they win the East.
Yeah, they'll get a crappy draft pick. They'll get crushed. I want them to tank for Trevor. I do.
Okay. But if they don't, what'll happen? They'll get what? They'll get.
You're trying to get me to set up a noise. I can tell.
Win their division, and they'll get what?
A big loud freaking noise from Pete.
No, they won't get that. they get the extra game that I can't remember what it's called.
Wild card game?
Yeah, you know.
Playoffs. Playoffs.
I was not cooperating with you no matter what.
You never know what I'm going to have.
I had a pretty good idea. You made me cry, and now I poked myself in the eye. Sorry, it is better than getting run over by ECV at. I don't know what that means. ECV, is that an extra crazy vehicle? Oh, there you go. Right on the first try, too, Caitlin. First try. Did Jeff see my comment about the Clemson quarterback? Trevor, I don't know what you said. He's a stud, best prospect since Elway. I read some idiot write an article about how he wouldn't be the first pick in the draft. You should quit your job. He's the first pick in the draft. I guarantee it. He's the best prospect since John Elway. So,
Timeout. I didn't have my other sound effect up, so I just did it myself, Jeff.
Is that what that was?
Yeah. The closest I can come to a whistle. We have a challenge timeout. Thank you. I love having Cricket here because she keeps us on the thing. My offensive coordinator.
I've never been really good at like doing imitations, but I think I've got this one down. Let me know. I'll let you decide, Pete. How was that? Was that right on the
pretty
mark?
much right on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mr. Willie, I don't know what it was. Jeff is being led along Pete's Thursday night. Yeah, right. The Scooter on the Rise of Resistance. Scooter, one of my favorite
There you go.
Muppets.
Scooter. The Scooter on the Rise of Resistance. It happened on my recent trip. Maybe that's causing my back. What happened? Did you jump off the scooter, Caitlin? I'm not sure what happened.
I am anti getting injured, so stop doing that, Caitlin.
Me too. Every time I get injured, something comes off, like a leg.
Well,
I'm still looking for it. I think it's somewhere in the Baltimore Harbor, I think, or something.
one of the worst things about doing these streams with you is you always go there, and then I've got funny things to say that I know you'll laugh at, but there'll be at least 2 people in chat that get pissed off and unsubscribe. So I keep them inside.
Will Stacy show up tonight? Here's what I can tell you.
Stacy's not allowed until she apologizes for the Santa thing, and really there doesn't need to be number 2. So
hold on. Jeff, she's sending me a verbal text message.
What did she say?
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I don't like it when you see that I enjoy the sound effects because I know that encourages you to do more.
What she said was, "I know Santa Claus is here, and I'm watching."
Always watching, yeah.
So it's
no. It was I know. I heard about it, Caitlin. It was a Muppet scooter. You said. What camera are you on, Dad? I mean, you can call me Dad if you want, but I would just call you.
Another person on a scooter. We were in the corner. Had to explain us. Okay, so I will be on a scooter when I come down there, Caitlin, and I'm just letting you know that I will be looking to run you over. I mean,
Preston,
I'm sorry, I said that wrong. I will be looking to move over out of your way. I'm sorry.
I'll run you over. Preston, I know he's ignoring you. He's on his phone because, internet issues. Don't worry, Mr. Willie. Don't worry. One Stop Mouse says, Jeff, no Mary Poppins man named Smith jokes.
I love One Stop. Bob's a great guy.
I love to laugh. Amen, Glenn in the house. What's going on, Amen, Glenn? I'm going to say that a lot because Amen, Glenn is fun to say. Amen, Glenn. How are you?
That's Santa Claus's official name.
Amen, Glenn.
Yeah, apparently. The funny thing is, and I forgot where I was going with this.
A wooden leg named
Smith. I tell you what is cool is, as I'm watching this chat again tonight, there's a lot of people that received nominations for the Pixar Badge of Honor in this chat tonight. It's just, I didn't, and you don't realize it until I start looking at all the names that have come in and people that were nominated. Fourth and Inches, you better get this.
I was just going to say, see, you're so good at that, man. Midway, I mean, they called timeout, so I'm going to make fun of it. Midway through your soliloquy about, you just throw in stuff right in the middle and they just go on like it never even happened.
So anyway, the fact that I'm starting to see more of these people's names and everything, because you realize when people start nominating them, which is, I'm so excited. I'm more excited to do the nomination night where I announce everybody that actually received votes. Yeah. Because you really will be able to see how many people in this community are thought well of, either as a creator or.
Well, you've got a little insight on that. I mean, you see how many people get nominations and votes in the comments, so you get even a little more insight than the rest of us on that.
It's pretty cool to sit back and to do that and to see it now. You start realizing things that, wow, okay, this person got nominated because
Pete yelling midway through sentence coming up, just letting you know.
Who is that to? First down.
Davante.
Thank God. I'll leave my mind. So Tracy Glenn is in the house.
Hey, Tracy.
He has one hell of a hose on him.
Oh, say again?
Tracy, he's got one heck of a hose on him.
Huh. So I used to be a ball player. I used to have a good arm. They used to say nice hose. I suspect you're not talking about his arm.
He's always carrying his fire hose. He's a fireman.
I know. I'm away. He sent me a one of my first videos was of the patches in the firehouse. I don't know what to call it. The firehouse in Disney. I love that place. I always go there and I did a video and he saw it and he sent me, and I guess, are we talking about whatever? And he sent me a patch from his
nice. Tracy's a great guy. I love Tracy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Station? It's a station, right? Yeah, good people. Him and his kiddo, Kenzie. Again, talking about family friendly. Let me look at his name. Tracy Glenn, Kenzie Day's dad. Like, if I didn't already like him, I would like him immediately because he says.
He puts that on there so that prospective suitors will know they need to come and talk to him.
I like that too.
Before they ask Kenzie.
I got 4 daughters and now I got 2 granddaughters. I will punch you right in the neck. It's right here. Dads, just hit stupid millennials right here. They can't even talk. It's great.
And Kenzie's an amazing creator. I highlight her now.
I love Kenzie.
At the end of my shows, I tell everybody to go and check her out. And
she's just fun. I like her. I don't know her personally. From her videos, she's just great.
Yeah, she reminds me of my wife when she was younger. My wife wore glasses a lot and she had a great personality. She had a great personality like Kenzie. So when I see Kenzie, that's who I think about. And she's a great creator. And her parents are amazing people. It's not surprising.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, at least her mom. Her mom's great. Tracy, we don't know.
Pete, heads up. Seems like the electric scooters may get the lever stuck. Don't have speed high on rides. Okay, there you go.
Here's the thing. I got a brand new scooter out in my garage that a buddy passed my game. Flag, defensive pass interference coming here. I love cricket box.
So generally he goes, hold on, my turn. So generally he goes straight through a sentence and he'll say, he went mid freaking word there, like middle of the word he stopped.
So
Wow.
I
Okay.
got the scooter in the garage, and it's got an extra battery because I'm going to race the Meyers and the Mouse family around in Magic Kingdom when we go down there, and I've already jacked mine up. It's going to be so fast.
So have I told you my Mama Myers and the Mouse scaring the crap out of me story?
No, go ahead.
I'm up with Gonzo, and we're getting a picture. Gonzo's, I don't know what his name is. Miguel Gonzo.
That would scare me too if I was getting a picture.
He's a good guy. Anyway, we're up there, and we're looking down the Millennium Falcon, and we're about to get a picture, and there's somebody's yelling, but they're not yelling my name. They're yelling Dole Whip Dad. That's weird, right? But I recognize the name. But I'm looking down in a sea of all the people, like you're looking down towards the Millennium Falcon. And I don't know what's going on. And then there's Miss Mama. She's on her scooter screaming at me. And I'm like, I wish I was videoing this. It was funny. It was funny.
Touchdown.
Oh, I missed it. Oh, who's that? The tight end? Who are we looking at? 89.
Tight end. And that's a great thing because
Mercedes Lewis. Okay, there you go. UCLA?
Yep.
UCLA, yeah.
Another former Jacksonville Jaguar.
Yes.
That's a pass from Rodgers. That gives me more points, so I love that.
I'll tell you what, he's been in the league for a long time. Tight ends can have a nice long career.
If you ask Dizzar Dream, he'll tell you that Tracy Glenn is a great tight end. I don't know what he's referencing. I thought it was football.
Did they play football together, or is it?
Not sure, but that's what he says.
I fully support staying in the closet. Just going to say, I know. I probably pissed off 3 or 4 people. Don't care.
Here's the great thing.
Speaking of Kenzie Days, what's going on?
See? It's like Beetlejuice. You call it
Kenzie, I got to be honest. That's the only reason he was mentioning you. He was hoping you'd come in the chat, and I appreciate it. Hey, guys, Dad told me I was mentioned. Thank you guys for the kind words. It was mostly Pete, but I like you too.
Yeah. So here's the great Mama Mouse story.
Mama.
I don't know if I've ever told you this. I told Kelly at one time. I don't think I've ever told I've owned this. So, and by the way,
That's
Kelly,
Mama.
when I was talking to Kelly today from work, which is special because Kelly doesn't call everybody from work. So I was humbled that he called me. He goes, yeah, I love getting home. And my wife I start giving my wife a hard time about different things that you're texting me about during the day. I said, well, she's got to stop. She's costing me money. Every time she goes live, highlighting the stuff from Disney, I'm spending money. It's killing me. So, but here's a great Mama Mouse story. There's Mar in Memphis. Hey, Mar.
Hey, Mar.
I love Mar. She's
been out spending money. Have you been buying bacon? If you've been buying bacon, I'm coming over.
She saw Rob Fuzz naked in the jungle room at Graceland. That's scary.
Wait, what?
Rob Fuzz was naked in the jungle room in Graceland. It happened. It's a thing. So here's the thing. Heading to bed. Kadani Sean. Early morning tomorrow. Have a great night.
What you did with the Rob Fuzz conversation. You start talking about Rob naked. They go running for the hills. Kadani Sean, I'm glad we're here. Have a great night.
Kadani's a great supporter of the community, and I'm really excited that
people check out his channel.
Yeah.
And please, at halftime, I'm going to announce the winners, but I might just say what I'm saying now. Go over to www.disneycreators.com. Go to the 25 Days of Disney Creators. See who my first 3 choices are.
I'd like to thank God. This is my acceptance speech. I'd like to thank Preston. I'd like to thank you for giving me the award.
I accept your thanks.
Okay, that's my acceptance speech.
That's a good place to end. I would end with me too.
Yeah. So the Mama Mouse story. This is great. So before I knew who Meyers and Mouse was, I had heard of them in the community. I was modding for Josh and Jenna. Tracy Glenn, Pete, just to let you know, on our block.
Mid-sentence. Oh, I'm going to interrupt you. Love and Disworld, thank you so much. $5 super chat from Love and Disworld. I appreciate that so much. I really do.
We do. We appreciate you. He's a good man.
Thank you, buddy.
Class act.
Yes.
He's a class act.
Why don't you promote his event right now? His thing. What do I call it? His idea?
It is the night before Christmas.
And all through the house.
Collaboration of what may end up being 50 to 100 people from the YouTube community.
Jeez.
It was his idea to come.
You're going to need a longer poem.
We've already got plans. It's going to be an incredible thing. It's 95% him, 4% his wife, 1% me.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be fabulous. It's going to be on my channel. We're going to turn all the proceeds off on my channel that night and make it for Give Kids the World. I can't wait. It's going to be exciting. So And he does some great creating. He's new to the community, relatively new. He's starting to become a seasoned veteran, and we're glad he's here. He's a good man.
Yep.
And
again, thank you for the $5 super chat. Really do appreciate it.
You'll probably see him a lot on Monday nights, joining me and Tracy and Diz Our Dream on Monday nights. Doing the football show because my buddies on Thursday night are tied up. But we like to keep the show going and hopefully find more football friends that'll join us in the off season on Thursday nights, which would be great. So here's the great thing. So the Mama Mouse story. So I didn't really know them, and I just knew of them. I knew who I heard of them. So I'm down with Josh, and we're talking probably over 2 years ago now. This was back when they had like 20,000 subscribers. Okay, and we're walking around. And all of a sudden, I see this person come flying up on a scooter. I look around, and I'm like, what the hell? Moving quick, right up on top with a book, a signature book for autographs. And I swear to you, I said this. I turned to Arjon's, and I said, who is this nutcase? Right? I thought she was going to run Jenna over.
Did you really didn't know who it was?
I had no idea who she was. She was so excited to meet Jenna and them, and they were big fans. And I didn't know it was Mama Mouse. And I remember saying, God, I thought she was going to kill somebody, but she was just so excited. And then, come to find later, it's Mama Mouse, who I would do anything for.
Oh yeah, they're. I mean, I don't want to leave them out, but they're two of my favorites. They're just, and they're kids. I think, pretty sure I've said this before. I don't want to be wrong, but I'm pretty sure the video that I found from them wasn't even them. It was their daughters doing a video. They were at a Disney park, Magic Kingdom, and it was so well done. But they're not even. They come on shows sometimes, but
was it the Toga Party one? Because that was a good one.
I don't think I saw it. I would probably remember that. No, it was his daughters, and I think they were in Snow White. Pretty sure. I think I've got that right. And it was really well done, and they were just so nice. And then I met the parents, and I love them. Love them.
Jeff, how great is it that Kenzie called in? She's probably at a frat house party tonight.
Just because she's college.
It was nice for her to take a break from doing all the cake shots.
And, I remember college. Kind of.
College is awesome. I was all about the cake shots. They were great. So,
Kenzie. Study.
It's like having the good devil, bad devil all on your shoulder.
Right. When I'm the good devil, you need two new devils. I'm just going to say. By the way, it's not two devils. It's a devil and an angel. Just throwing that out there.
That's true.
Could be two devils. Maybe it was two devils for Pete.
That's true.
14-3 Green Bay.
Stacy says hello, Jeff.
Let's get a make a Stacy trigger. That's funny. Hey, I'm hot, and I don't just mean how good looking I am. I'm gonna try my fan, so I'll be right back. So I won't hear you for like 4 seconds. So anything you want to say mean, you can say it now or later. I don't care.
Okay, everybody, since you can't hear this, I need everybody in the chat to go to Jeff's Instagram or his Twitter account and tell him, what are we going to tell him? Let's tell him to send Dak Prescott sprinkles. Send Dak sprinkles. Everybody do it. Let's bomb him up right now. And let's have some fun with Dole Whip Dad as he comes back on. And we'll act like we were just not even talking. And the greatest thing about Jeff's channel is he does all the stuff with new creators. So please make sure you're checking it out. And we'll be talking about that at halftime. So.
Kenan says, I'm going back to college, but no drinking. That will end badly for me. Honestly, I'm not a big drinker. I hardly drink at all.
Stay away from Rob Fuzz, Caitlin. He'll try to get you to do shots.
I think, honestly, the place that I probably consume the most is World Showcase, honestly. So, and I say that because it's real, but also, my Disney friends might see me having a sake. What is that, like blood orange sake thing they have? Oh, so many.
I don't even drink, but I will drink that Grand Marnier slush.
I've not had that. Everybody's talking about that.
Oh my god!
Well, and I'll I'll almost always get a jalapeno margarita. Love those, but I'm not in real life. I'm not a drinker. I don't.
Neither am I. But I triple fisted those things the last time I was there.
Triple fisted.
Triple fisted and ended up. I had 2 hands at that point, but I triple fisted.
With 2, that's more than 3. Triple.
Dude, I hammered 1 and then took 2 more. And by the time I got from France to the American Pavilion, I ended up in the women's bathroom. It was a mess.
I've heard this story before. I would stop now if I were you. But
they are so good. I mean, they are just
women's bathrooms. I know, right? I've heard.
they're phenomenal. Tracy's telling lies. She's not. She's sitting on the couch. She hasn't been at school. I was in the basement. She was staying here.
Stacy!
See, I told you. There, you know.
Okay, can I admit something? I've never admitted this, and I never knew I needed to admit this until right this moment.
What's that?
I love the Swedish fish. I love Swedish fish too. I love the Swedish chef. Now, I swear to you, I did not know that was the Swedish chef the whole time.
Are you serious?
I did not. Clearly it is now.
He's one of the greatest Muppets ever.
Probably my second favorite after Sam the Eagle. So, yes.
Mine's a tie between Sam the Eagle and Beaker.
Beaker's pretty freaking awesome too. I like a lot of them, but
I'm looking.
I did not know that was the Swedish chef. I thought it was just.
I'm looking for I'm going to find a Beaker.
Somebody.
I'm going to find a Beaker soundtrack for Caitlin.
Me? I don't think I can make it that high pitched. I can't. I don't even want to try. Can't do it.
I love Beaker. Beaker is great.
I love Beaker too.
Yeah. So yeah, Scooter.
I like Animal. You got to put Animal up there. Scooter. My grandpa called me Scooter, so Scooter. I like the name more than the character, but the character's good. Always trying to keep Kermit from going off the rails. Whatever.
Yeah. Miss Piggy is the best because that's
Tina. I love you. I'm not a big Miss Piggy person. She's good. I like her performance. Stop laughing at your own jokes, Jeff. I like her performance in Disney's Kermit Christmas Carol Muppet thing. But other than that, she's a little full of herself in all of her.
Oh, thank God, Cricket. She's a whiz.
Cheese Whiz, also fun to eat.
Too many guys in the field that BDF has returned. Pearl has returned.
I have returned.
Did you hear what happened when BDF showed back up?
He returned?
No, you didn't hear. I'm sorry you missed out on that. BDF returned, and then
Well, that was different. That's quality, but different.
BDF returned. So
Dad builds perfect timing. I like Swedish Chef and Statler and Waldorf. They cracked me up on the wall. So when you first did that, I was going to campaign. I thought it was going to be like Disney creators. I thought it was about people who had channels, and I was going to campaign for me and Kelly to be Statler and Waldorf. But then it wasn't that. It's different.
It's different.
But I would be honored to be put in that. Statler and Waldorf are like iconic for me.
They're phenomenal. It's the whole thing with the recognition is it's about the fact of presenting the recognition and the characteristic that goes with it, and the character is just a touch to it. And I love the fact that everything's numbered. Like I got to send out the email on Saturday to everybody of what their Muppet number was. Like the only one I know the actual number right now.
Muppet number
is like the Hall of Fame induction number. Each one of them has a number that's associated with them.
No, what you're talking about?
Number that they were inducted in the Hall of Fame.
Disney M UK in the house. What's going on? How can you choose your favorite Muppet? Right? It's like choosing your favorite child. My favorite child is the one that brings me bacon. But I understand what you're saying. I hear that rumor. I'm sorry, I interrupted you. Not really.
Every one of them has a number. Like I know that Joey's World was number 1. They were inductee number 1. I know that Josh and
I see what you're talking about now.
Was number 23. So when we start with the Pixar, the first one
Michael Jordan's number
that night will be number 24. So I'm excited. I have the final votes. They're done. The board of directors.
Pete yelled at me.
Yeah, I will yell at you again. So
Pete knows when I teach my class, and my students in my class, it's a weekly freaking class. It's not like it's every day. And he's called every week so far during the class. So this week I went, it's him again. And they laughed. So I expect a call tomorrow. I'm not even going to tell you the time because I'm sure you know.
I do. And I just need one of the times you to just hit the speaker so I can just say out loud.
They're kids. I don't know.
All I want to do is say, zippity doodad, like and subscribe, and hang up.
None of them would have any freaking idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, but I'd be laughing. I'd be sitting here in Maryland just dying in tears thinking it's great.
They've got a good read on me, so they probably know that my friends are lunatics, but that's okay. Stacy says I agree with Jeff. I'm not even going to bother to read the rest because
something's wrong in the world.
No, you know what? It's like when you it's like a maturity. It's like you learn more and more. I never have. Let's try that again. I never have the phone on when I'm teaching, Jeff. I Haven't turned off my phone, but maybe I'll restart my phone on occasion. Other than that, I never turn off my phone.
Shelly Skywalker's here. Did you know that Diz Our Dream has a crush on Shelly Skywalker?
She's mine, Jeff. She's mine. Shelly's awesome. Shelly, you know what? Shelly's Instagram is where to be. She takes really good. It's kind of nature photography, and it's up in the Michigan. She's a Michigander, which I didn't know was a word until I met her and Lynn. That's a whole other thing. But anyway, she takes pictures of geese and goose and gossages and stuff like that.
And she's got a great. I love Shelly because she's got a great smile. That's something I've always known.
She has a great what?
She has a great smile.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, fantastic smile. So, but yeah, she's good people. She supports the community. Amen.
She's awesome.
Glenn says, Dole Whip. Next time Pete calls, put him on speaker so he can talk to the class.
Amen, Glenn. There's almost 0% chance of that.
Yeah. Because there's a pretty good possibility I wouldn't talk about Zip. I would ask a whoopee question, and that wouldn't go over well.
You read my. I was going to ask him. It might come out like a Sunday night show, and it could get bad. Me and you were on the same wavelength right there. I feel bad for you.
The speaker goes off, and I just yell, "Naked!"
Right.
Yeah. Look, the best thing that I ever did one time, I had a buddy of mine who was going through the drive-thru at McDonald's, getting a damn McRib. Speaking of McRib, Steve's World, and
Dreamer Deborah, what's going on, my friend?
Dreamer Deborah, great to see you. So he's in the thing. He's got his speaker on in his car, turned up real loud, and he gets up to the speaker and he orders his food, and he does it. I sat there quietly, and the lady goes, I still laugh at this. The lady goes, "Can I get anything else for you?" And I yell before he could say anything at the top of my lungs, "Yes, I'm naked right now. I need clothes." And I heard him fumbling to grab the phone and turn it off. And the greatest thing was when he came around to check out, he was like, "Don't do that again." I was like, "All right, I won't do it again." I gave him my word. So I sat there quietly. The greatest thing is he goes to give her the money, and the lady goes, I swear she goes, "I'm glad you put your clothes on between the I was dying. So that's all good. I love that stuff. You gotta have fun in life. It's too short. You only get a limited window here, and you don't realize how fast that goes away. 2-minute morning, Cricket. Thank you for.
You also got to have faith. Oh, I gotta have faith. Dad was asking a serious question. Has anyone heard from Karen Cook? No, I'd like to know too. How's she?
I did hear from Karen Cook today.
Oh, tell me more.
She texted me. She said everything went well, and she was resting fine. So Karen is doing well, and we're very excited for her. Dean, the turkey legster.
Dean, my man, how are you, buddy?
So, but yes, Karen's good, and keep her in your prayers, obviously, until everything's done. But I'm glad she's doing well.
Dean, what's up? How's it cooking?
We should prank Stacey Rogers. Oh,
I had some turkey from Arby's today, Dean. It's pretty good. Pretty good.
You got turkey from Arby's?
Mm-hmm. It was good.
You know what I always get there? I always say I'm going to get something else. I always end up getting a hero or gyro. Some people call him, but hero. I love oh my God.
You went 0 for 2, buddy. It's not either of those. My wife likes those too. So my wife ordered one of those today, and the lady in the drive, you know how they read it back to you? She called it a gyro, which I found fun.
It's not a gyro. It's a hero.
It's not a hero, but nice try.
What is it? What am I saying wrong?
The word.
Tell me.
I don't want to. I like what you're doing. Like my daughter, she used to say magazine. She used to call it mazagine, and my wife undid it, and I don't want to do that. I like how you say it.
Okay.
So keep doing that.
Gotcha. So, yes, we are very happy.
Gyro, you weirdo. Gyro.
That's what I said.
Nope. You said hero.
Yep, same thing.
Nope.
Same as you. I'm gonna sound
not even that close.
Same as you. I'm sounding like somebody, a famous comedian. I can't remember who it was.
So famous, I can't remember. Caitlin, you have a good night, my friend. I hope you stop getting run over by things, and I hope you have a good sleep.
Chris says, Pete, my brother loves those heroes on Arby's. He eats them all the time. You're saying it exactly right. That's what he said. Caitlin, what are you saying? Pete and Jeff, I'm about to go to bed. I got to be refreshed for my work day tomorrow, and it's streaming day. And say more about the possible injuries I avoided on your trip. Good job, Caitlin. Thank you.
Watch out
we appreciate
for what got you? Scooters. Watch out for scooters.
Or watch out for the Muppet scooter. One of them will get you.
Or be faster. But I hope you're okay.
Aaron just aired it out for a touchdown. Cricket's calling it, Jeff.
She's not calling it. She's
calling it. She looks into the future. Cricket is that good. Watch. She's going to be right, Jeff. You know what? The whole year, she hasn't called one wrong yet. Oh, my God. That is a huge bomb.
Wow, even I could have made that throw. He was wide open.
Holy Toledo. Wow. Cricket,
Sir.
you weren't kidding.
Wow.
That was it.
Did the DB fall or something?
That's got to be worth a lot of points. Hold on. That's a 50-yard touchdown pass.
Aaron can air it out.
Let's get an update here on how bad I'm spanking.
Yeah, what is that? 53-yarder, I think?
Kelly's not even here to defend himself.
Oh, my gosh. He ran right by him.
Rogers got 32 points already. The defensive back was doing a Daniel Jones impression. That's a great call, Craig. I like that.
That was pretty funny. Sniper.
You know who one of my snipers is? I figured it out last night. Last night. I have a sniper on my channel.
I don't know.
Bob from Bob and Ashley is a sniper on my channel. He watches. Punches in here and there. So he told me that last night.
He's a good guy. I really like those two. They've got a great channel. They're good people. Mm-hmm.
I can't wait. The greatest thing was Bob did not tell Ashley that what all the hot seat entailed, and Ashley kind of found out a little bit last night, and then she was told, "Oh, by the way, you're already committed." So it was great.
They're fun. I'm sure it went great. They're good.
Oh, we had a great time. I had trouble streaming because the stupid Comcast people, Xfinity, that guy's going to get an earful tomorrow. He better fix it tomorrow. Sniper, no sniping. That's a great call.
Amen, Glenn. I love it. I used to watch that show a lot. We've got our granddaughter with us now and then, so I'm hoping there's swipe or no swipe. Dora the Explorer underrated. I'm just going to say it right now.
I've got
Addy family in the house. What's going on, my friends?
I got a story. There's Chris. Hey, Chris, buddy.
Is it a swipe or no swiping?
It's okay.
Sorry?
So I got to tell this properly to keep us Disney friendly. It's not. But it's a reference to that show. So
wait. Who do we have? Kenzie and anyone else in the Kenzie age group? You should probably step away for a minute. Come back in like 5 minutes.
So here's what happened. My daughter Amber, Kayla, who is 21.
You should really know your daughter's name. Just saying. I've got 4 of them. I know their names.
Yeah, well, I had to think of which one it was. It was Kayla in kindergarten.
Which sounds like a TV show. Kayla in kindergarten, coming to Disney Channel.
She watched Dora the Explorer all the time. Okay?
Yeah.
She went in to her teacher during a day where they had to talk about something they watched on TV, and she said, I like Dora the Explorer. She talked about Dora, and she goes, but I really like it because of Benny the Bull, although Dora doesn't like him.
Okay.
And the teacher goes, well, Kayla, why don't you think that Dora likes him? Hey, let me see him.
Sorry, he heard you. I heard you stand up.
Pete does not like when.
I got to say hello to somebody.
Should I tell a story while you're going, or are you good?
No, I just saying hello.
Hello, puppy.
Ow,
Get right in the ear. How's his brain taste? Oh, so cute though.
To go outside.
If I ever meet you, you're never licking me because you just licked his brain. But I like the puppy.
This is my daughter's puppy, and he was apparently standing at my office door crying because he heard me.
Aww.
He also just stood by my bedroom door and
Wanted to go out?
cried because
I'll stand by you.
We love the dog. Blue tick sniping bloodhound or something.
I would like to hear the end of your story.
He's a blue tick. He's something. He's got a tick. So she goes to school. She tells him, I like the show, but I like Benny the Bull, but Dora doesn't like him. And the teacher actually said, well, Kayla, why don't you think that Dora likes him? And Kayla said, because every time he does something on the show, she's always calling him an a-hole, but she used the whole word. And the teacher says, oh my God. And then she realized Azul is what she calls Benny all the time, which is blue. And Kayla thought it was the other thing around. That's a true story. I swear to God.
That's pretty funny.
Only my
So,
kid.
So I have a story too, and I've kind of stole this. I'm kind of stealing this from somebody, but I'm going to pretend like it's mine. Okay, I'll give credit where credit's due. And what the heck was that? You sound like Jerry Nadler. Sorry, only some people get that joke, but that's okay. What the heck is that noise? He's gone. All right, I'm going to tell the story anyway. Should we wait for him or should I tell the story? Did anyone get the Jerry Nadler joke? It's kind of not appropriate, so I hope you didn't get it. Pete. Hey, Katrina, how are you? What's going on, my friend? You know what? The first girl I had a crush on was named Katrina. I had her. She was my second grade, third grade, fourth grade, fifth grade, and sixth grade girlfriend. Now we didn't. I mean, we didn't even skate together. But Katrina, that is what it is. Can I tell my story now? Or are you just gonna explode?
I'm
And
trying
say,
to
what?
figure out where that noise is coming from, but
It's
okay,
right
go
next
ahead.
to your speaker. I can tell you that. So, the easiest job in the history of the world. What the heck is this? The easiest job in the history of the world. The job I want is the songwriter for Dora the Explorer. Let me explain, and I'm gonna explain in song. Ready?
Oh Jesus!
I'm the map. 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 That's the whole freaking song. Who wrote that? Who got paid to write that? I want that job.
You realize I'm going to have that as a soundbite next week.
You're welcome. My fees are very low.
Your fees are very low.
So, it is what it is. But good song. Anybody else know the song? You guys want to sing along? We can have a sing along. I'm the map. I mean, it's one of those where you really have to put your head down and really work hard to come up with lyrics.
Yeah, that's an interesting factor.
I don't think you appreciated my humor.
I did. I thought it was good.
I don't know. I wanted an actual out loud laugh.
Oh, I'm sorry. Ah!
Okay, I'll take it. Wow, if this was The Voice, I would absolutely turn my chair for that performance. Right? Thank you. I've never seen that show. Is that the one with Jenny McCarthy? I love Jenny McCarthy.
The Voice is not. She's on.
I just like talking about Jenny McCarthy. Singer. Isn't that what we're talking about? It's the same freaking show, right?
No, Masked Singer and The Voice are two different things.
Same show. Why would you lie to me? It's totally the same.
Which one of my kids am I trying to get back here?
I've never seen either one of them, but I do like. I just appreciate Jenny McCarthy being on commercials. I don't know your kids, but they seem nice. I mean, yeah, I do. I know Preston.
Never seen either one. I didn't know if you meant the kids or the
No. I met Preston. Autographed a baseball for him. That was my idea, by the way.
That's the one. You're right. That it was your idea, and it's on the shelf in his room still.
I like Boots too. Boots. By the way, did anybody see the movie? I have not seen the movie. I think my daughter, she's 16. I think she wanted to see it when it came out, but she was embarrassed, so we haven't done that. Do they have I'm the Globe, I'm the Globe, I'm the Globe? They don't. I don't. Backpack. You're welcome. It's almost Careless. Oh, I will sing Careless Whisper. Watch out. I love that song. And 'tis the season. Hey. Oh, she's gone. 'Tis the season for put it in the chat, people. What's the greatest song of all time? It's a Christmas song. It's a George Michael song. Let me know. The movie is good. The Dora the Explorer movie, Elena? Really? I haven't seen it. Blue's Clues. Blue's Clues is big in my house. We had two different kids who loved Blue's Clues, but Samantha, we adopted two kids. They were our foster kids. We got them at 4 and 6. There you go. Kay knows. Are you going to get me to sing? Anyway. There's a commercial for The Masked Singer, which is what I talked about. Jenny McCarthy.
Let me see.
You guys know how much I love Jenny McCarthy? You guys singing the song in the background? I heard it.
For Christmas quote? Are you asking for Christmas quotes? Because the best one is from Christmas Vacation.
Which one? There's a bunch from Christmas Vacation. Get out of his brain, puppy.
Dad.
Oh.
Hey, stop smacking me in the face.
Oh.
This is
Boy, look at the ears. His ears are long. I love him. Or her.
His ears. It's him.
Hi, puppy.
His name is Copper. From Fox and the Hound. So.
Does he have a friend named Todd?
No, but he has a friend named Amber.
Katrina, that's on my list for Christmas too. I want a hip. So I run after school programs and we do stuff with kids. It's cute, blah, 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 blah. And we always have kids sing, I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. It's a little bit like,
Amber.
It's hard after the first 8,000 times, but it's pretty cute. The kids sing.
Can you give me a water fill?
Dora and the Lost City of Gold was, is that the name of the movie? I don't know. That dog does specialize in wet willies, right? Like, I want to dry out my ear, and I'm not even in the same state as him. The plane, that is not Dora the Explorer.
Puppies are great. I love puppies. They don't say puppies, but so.
It's true. I mean,
are we at halftime yet?
We are. You're not even watching the game. We are. It is. What is it? 21-3, I think. 21-3. Who's Clues? Blue's Clues, not Blue's Clues. Pentatonics version. You want me to sing? Here's Pentatonic's version of the map. I'm the man. I'm the man. I can't do it. I can't do the high stuff. Favorite Christmas song? Mary Did You Know is a good song. Now you're getting serious, Love. I don't like being serious. My wife did that. She sang it at church once. Pretty good. That was a long time ago.
So
I like that song.
Dog is gonna outsmart
Can we talk Barney for a moment? No, Katrina. Katrina, I was a big fan of you right until the moment that you said, can we talk Barney for a moment? Katrina, you were the first person to ever ask anyone on my chat if we could talk about Barney. I'm just going to throw that out there.
I'm gonna call a timeout. I need to go over the weekly where are we at on the league things.
Feel free. I will shut up.
Real quick. So
Santa
everybody looks forward to that.
baby.
So
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
standings, overall standings going into tonight. Let me pull this up real quick. In the Goofy division, still got the same order, but maybe a little bit different. You got Diz Jabber in first, Golf Into Your Arms second. I'm third. Nomad Loungers, which is Diz, Zip and Dave in fourth. Gonzo in fifth. Tracy Glenn sixth. Picking up the bottom of the pack, Lake Bona Visitors, Adventures by D, and the Viapre Project. They're in a rough year. Over in the Pluto division, Hakuna Matata is in.
What a
fourth
wonderful
place. Rick and
phrase.
Diz, Zeus Cowboys for the Love of the Mouse in second. Diz Our Dream in third. Nice. At 8-8, followed by Meyers The Mouse, Dole Whip Dad, More Sunshine Please, and Touchdown Thrills movie.
My team's horrible. Horrible.
So, everybody, you're going to have good teams. You're going to have bad teams. I'm having a decent time here, but my other league,
I'm doing okay in my pick stuff. My fantasy, one league I'm in second now. I was in first. But I don't even like that team. And then my two leagues I'm in with you, they're just horrible.
Now, let's look at the knockout pool and see where we're at on that. Get an update on that.
Knockout pool's fun. I think that's my favorite. But I'll be sad because I'm not in it when I lose, but I'll just be sad because it's the one I've enjoyed the most.
I'm talking about the one that we have for us, not the financial one, the one for our channel. Diz Our Dream is now in first place. Still 2 games ahead of
That's
Ryan.
not a knockout one. That's the
Yeah, it's our Pick'em League for our thing.
Pick'em. Yeah.
So Ryan McDowell's in second. Todd in third place is Living in Diz. Tied for fourth, Amy, AJC Magic TV.
Wow.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, and Dale tied for fourth. Tied for sixth is Kadani Sean and the Mile High Bug. Tied for eighth, Dole Whip Dad, and for the
I love that guy.
Tied for 10th, Gary B, Monster 585, Movie Mania Nick, New NYG Blue. Everybody else is just hoping that they.
Yeah, I'm in like 8th, but I'm like 7 games back or something. Like the first and second place are like separating a little bit, if I remember correctly. So Elena says one of the most fun concerts I went to was Cheetah Girls. My girls like Cheetah Girls. What was even better was the view because the crowd was mostly kids. The last concert I was at was what's her name?
Brandy.
And Dave? No.
Madonna. Taylor Swift.
She just came out with an album like this week. Thank you. Next, Ariana Grande. My gosh, I couldn't remember. And because my daughter wanted to go really bad, so I took her. She wanted to go, so I went. And I felt like the creepy old man. Like they were all 15, 16. It was weird. I remember I've told the story before. Made eye contact with another guy, Dad. He was doing the same thing I was doing, right? And he just shook his head like, "Yep, we're taking one for the team here." Anyway, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. She can sing, though, man. I'm not going to call myself a fan, but she can sing. Anyway, what else? Eartha Kitt, one of my favorite cat women. Nice. Hannah Montana. I've never,
I love Eartha Kitt. She was good.
Coming with the wrecking ball. All right, keep on. What else you got?
Brian NASCAR is here. He says, hello, Dole Whip Dad.
You saw it before I did. I see it right now. That is where I was going to say, I don't see that, and boom, it popped up. Brian NASCAR, how are you, my friend? Turn left faster. Do it again. Okay, there you go.
So we're looking at 21-3 at halftime. That's a good score. I'm liking that score right now.
Yeah, for you.
Yeah. I'm really
watch her in front of the castle. Ariana Grande in the front of the castle.
I saw Ariel Grande in front of the castle when I was down there when she was doing her Christmas segment.
Seriously, I don't know about that.
A couple years ago, several years ago.
I saw was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. They had a stage up. I don't know if they did filming or what, but in Orlando.
Sunday schedule: Chiefs and Panthers, Giants and the Washington football team, Seattle and Buffalo, Chargers and the Raiders, Tennessee and Chicago. That's the Fox schedule. That sounds like a good schedule.
Elena wants me to sing "With or Without Earplugs." I love that song.
I'm not allowed to sing.
Hear With
very clear to
or
me that I'm not allowed to sing.
without AirPlugs. What?
I'm not allowed to sing. That's been made very clear to me.
I'm also not allowed to sing, but I prefer ignoring rules to following them.
Gotcha. Rogers 13 for 18, 149. Mullins 8 of 16,
You know,
87.
He doesn't even look. I would say to you, it doesn't feel like he's playing a great game, but the stats are huge, and he's up 21-3. So there you go.
That's a good thing. So, yes, Tina, I saw that. I nodded when I saw he actually sent me a direct message on it too. But thank you, Tina. As usual, Tina is always on it, and I love it.
Elena says, "OMG, Jeff, what did I do?"
Singing, probably.
Oh man, I'm good. Have you heard me sing? It's
Apparently, the Hitchhiking
freaking-
Bones have a Lego Star Wars Advent Calendar countdown video that just popped up, telling me I will check that out later. Thank you for letting me know.
And that reminds me, hint, hint, hint. If you go to www.disneycreators.com, go to 25 Days of Creators, you can see a video there, and it announces my first 3 highlighted Disney creators for my 25 Days of Disney Creators Vlogmas.
Nice.
Yes.
Me, Kay Atwood, and Tina McNeil, we all thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Would have been funnier. You're singing about earplugs. I've never sang about earplugs, Elaine. I know what you're talking about. You're just hearing things.
Yes, Cricket, I'm going to go live Monday.
I do like some U2. Do you like U2?
Who
I like
is Monday
U2
night?
too. The game?
I got to go find out. Cricket,
I don't know.
who is Monday night? I didn't even look it up yet. I got to do the thumbnail.
I feel like it was a game I was interested in because I remember thinking about you. So I think it's a game I care about, but I don't know.
Cricket will find it in seconds.
I don't ever get to watch. What am I doing on Mondays? I
Oh,
never get to
hold
see the
on.
Monday game.
You should know about this. Sunday evening, Pearl Manhattan is doing a live. She's going live on making Frozen-inspired snow globe ornaments with Dollar Tree supplies. Check out Pearl Manhattan. We love Pearl. She's fantastic. And there's a snow globe, just like that. It's the Patriots at the
If you
Jets.
put it in the freezer, it'll be frozen. No, I don't. Yeah, okay. It's not.
Hey, look, that'll be good. I'll enjoy that. When the Jets get their first win of the season, and I get to call.
That'll be the game I lose in our knockout pool, probably.
Maybe that's what it is. I'm calling the Jets getting their first win this coming Monday night, and I will be calling at halftime, Living in Diz, to just ask him how he's doing.
Shelly Starwalker says, setting up for my 1988 stream, I'm not impressed with the Billboard songs. Shelly, we were friends until right then. You take that back. 1988, one of my favorite years for music. I think the Faith album came out in 87, but I enjoyed it in 88, so it's an 88 thing. Have you heard the Faith album? Come on, I'm sure there's a couple #1 hits there from George Michael. Prince probably had a good year. What are you thinking? Come on. Here, I'm looking it up, Shelly, because we're fighting.
Did you graduate in 88?
I did, high school. Yep. Oh.
Yeah, so how are you only 2 months behind me in age? But,
I mean, it's I
a
don't
year
know.
behind me in school. That's crazy.
Christmas Day 69 is my birthday.
Yes, it is. And I'm in August. We're a little.
I appreciate you confirming. What am I doing? 1988.
Yeah, that's another thing. Stacy Rogers. How can you give Jeff a hard time? His birthday's on Christmas, for crying out loud.
Get out of my dreams. The Flame.
Uh-oh.
Groovy kind of love.
So I don't mind picking on Corey. I don't like picking on Tommy. I don't need Tommy coming down here with his Boston boys beat me up. So
Don't worry.
The Pats might
Be
soft
happy.
tanking. We'll see.
I don't know. Hands to Heaven. Love that song. Fast Car. I didn't love that so much. Bad Met. You want some Bon Jovi? Ooh, is Rob still here? Because I'm about to sing some bad medicine. Is what I need.
I do love Bon Jovi.
Oh, I do too. Wild Wild West didn't really love that one. Simply Irresistible. I mean, come on. I love. Oh, and the girls. Sorry, I like it. Chicago, which started in the mid '60s, keep rocking on.
I saw Chicago. I've seen Chicago live a couple times.
I had dinner in Chicago once. Nothing but a good time. I don't. All kinds of good stuff. We are fighting. It was Shelly. I Don't Want Your Love, Duran Duran, Love Them, Chains of Love, Erasure. This is good stuff. Every rose has its. So I was right about Prince, Alphabet Street. Oh, come on. Milli Vanilli. Girl, you know it's true. All right.
That wasn't them. That was somebody else.
But it was them and somebody else, all in the same. 85 was amazing. I'm with you, Karki. 85 was amazing. Say it twice. George has 2 songs that year on the list. So does MJ.
Start of the third quarter. Cricket's calling it.
You're just trying to get me to stop singing.
No, just let you know, she's probably right about this one too. She's been right about everything else.
Simply irresistible. I probably watched that video a couple thousand times more than is legally allowed.
What
Color My
video is that?
World was our prom theme song. Tommy, I feel your pain.
Wow.
You know what I did for prom? Here's what I did for prom. Went up on the roof, found the stash of all the shrimp cocktail that nobody knew, told my dudes, let the girls go do what they were doing, and we tore it up. It was the best. I probably had more shrimp that day than is in the freaking ocean. It was awesome.
So I'll tell you my.
No Millie, Shelly?
I'll tell you my story, but it's a little rough if you want to hear it.
I don't. So normally I would say yes. Blame it on the rain. That's for you, Amy. But if you think it's rough,
it's a little rough. My prom story. It's the story that sparked the prom question on my show.
I feel like this is a Pearl Manhattan with Depeche Mode. I love Depeche Mode. I feel like they were more 80s.
We'll wait until I go on the hot seat.
There you go. I vote for yes. Well, yes. I think 85, 86 Depeche Mode. I mean, no, 88 would have been 89 was Violator. Love me some Depeche. Depeche Mode is probably my second favorite band of all time. I know we're having two different conversations, but I really love. Yeah, I enjoy the silence. That was your own personal Depeche Mode.
He's bringing it out.
Have we talked about concerts? Have we talked about your favorite concert you ever been to? Have we done that, me and you?
I don't know, maybe.
Favorite concert?
Favorite concert for you?
No, you. How do you know mine? Favorite concert for you?
Mine, hands down, in this order: Garth Brooks, Brad Paisley, everybody else.
So I've heard of those guys. Do you have to wear boots to get in? I'm not a country guy.
I used to have 3 pairs of boots. Now I just have a boot. I love it. Looks really stupid when you wear.
It's like 50% off sale, even if they don't want to have 50% off sale. Yeah. I feel like I'm sorry for you. Yeah, I feel like you told me that you love Garth Brooks. Okay, whatever. Who's the guy who was the actor guy, the dad in The Blind Side? Was that called The Blind Side?
Craig T. Nelson.
No.
Tim McGraw is who it is.
Tim McGraw. I was front freaking row for Tim McGraw, but not because I went there on purpose.
His wife. I was at a private showing with them, and his wife got all pissed off because 2 girls were ogling over him and started acting like an idiot. But they were good. So flagged on the defense, pass interference coming up.
I was in Mississippi. We were there a couple years ago. Trevor Lawrence, the Clemson quarterback, he's going number 1. Yep, he sure is. Brian NASCAR, Garen freaking day. Personal Jesus, one of the great songs of all time. I love that. Chicago and the Doobie Brothers, actually the same band. I'm kidding, but not really. But kind of, but not really.
Michael and Bella's Travel Channel. That's a cool name. I haven't heard that.
Yeah, they're good people. Thanks for coming in. I love them. Face to Face. I like it. Billy Joel. Fleshful Fantasy.
Billy Joel with oh God, I've seen his face and.
Oh, I was seeing Billy Idol right there. Sorry. So I said Billy Joel, but I went with Billy Idol. I feel bad. Disney MUK. I'll be nicer to you because she went with Iron Maiden, Book of Souls, London, Awesome, Best Night. So my buddy Andy Hadley, one of my best friends in the world, you guys would be on the same page there. He loves that stuff. I like Tim McGraw's Dad Better Tug. Yes. That's what they're playing. They're awesome. Long time no see. Where you guys been? Glad you're here. Best concert was a few years ago, Guns N' Roses. Nice. Axl has lost his fastball, but he was great in the day. Good stuff. I loved GNR. Johnny Cash did a great cover. Johnny Cash did a cover of Personal Jesus. I don't know this. Johnny Cash's cover of Hurt, which is Trent Reznor, 9 Inch Nails, is spectacular. Are you talking about that one? Because that's not that's Hurt. But if he did want a Personal Jesus, I want it. There you go. Exactly. Oh, Hurt is so good. So the story there, Trent Reznor, 9 Inch Nails, was upset to hear that Johnny Cash was doing that, and then he heard it and was like, all right, that's okay. That's pretty good. The Power of Take On Me. I can't do it. Raspberry Beret, great song. You to Kill. I love that one. Duran Duran. One More Night. One more night. I never heard of it. Every time you sings. This is good. Robert Plant, Jimmy Page, kind of the same person, or at least the same band. Love me some Nine Inch Nails. Pearl Manhattan. I knew I liked you. Trent Reznor. So good. Closer. Great song. Don't listen to it. It's totally for 21 and above. Good stuff. He has, and my husband loves that cover. I'm going to have to check that out. Disney MUK. That's cool. You know what? Let me type that in because I don't know about that. So that way I can look at Johnny Cash. Your own.
Hey, Em, I'm glad you had a chance to check out some of the creators on my channel and your life.
There it is.
I'm happy for that.
I love that song. All right, I'm going back to 88 because I need more. She wants to. Rick Astley, Two Hearts. My prerogative, little Bobby Brown.
On Singers Night.
Yeah, you know.
Touchback.
21-3. What are we gonna do? Yaz, like it. Oh, when it's love. When it's love. Sammy Hagar, Van Hagar. Yes or no? Do you prefer him with David Lee Roth or with Sammy Hagar? Pete, go.
David Lee Roth.
Wrong answer. Come Undone. Great song. That's older pair. Great song. I love Duran Duran. I sent you the link. What you sent me? What link? Oh, of your song? Cool. I'll check it out. What about Type O Neg, Jeff? You like them too? I've never heard of them. Is that a real thing? Never heard of that. The Guess Who American Woman. I like Little Lenny Kravitz. American Woman. Roth. Everybody says Roth. Wrong answer. Sammy Hagar.
Everybody's wrong.
Everybody. I'm not everybody. I'm right. Brian Adams. Everything. So that was a good movie. I did like the Robin Hood movie, and that whatever. The UK band The Heavy was phenomenal. I don't know that. I don't know them.
I liked the UK band The Light. They were good.
The White.
The Light. They were the opposite. If Shelly knows about them, I bet you they are good. I just
11 is really good. $5 for chat live in concert coming to stream. I'm sorry about that. I'm totally not sorry. Not sorry. I haven't really been sorry in quite some time. One time I thought I was sorry and then I got sad about it. So I was sorry about not being sorry. 11 Disworld $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Second one of the night. Really, really appreciate you. Appreciate the support. I like Dire Straits too. Money for nothing and your chicks for free. DLR was better. Hagar is a great musician. I can't even say that word. But Van Halen wasn't a scream band. Different band. Times 10 in my opinion. Two different. I loved them, but then they took it to another level. It was more poppy, but I just love Sammy Hagar. I do. I also think David Lee Roth 12 steps away from an actual human being with an actual thought. Kind of a lunatic. Listening to the Joe Rogan podcast with David Lee Roth, it made me sorry for a superstar rich guy. He's like so out to lunch. I'll be your producer, Jeff. Shep won't take on. I can't because I could. I don't know. I've been thinking about doing a musical thing with E2, and I'm not going to tell anybody who E2 is. If you're a uber fan of the Dole Whip channel, you know who E2 is. We may be doing a Christmas album together. We'll see. I don't really have the time, but we'll see.
Interesting.
Rio is my favorite song from Her Name is Rio. I love that song.
Yeah, it is a good song.
I had tickets to Duran Duran when I was in junior high, but I sold them to Christy Grau, mostly because she was the hottest girl in school, and I wanted to talk to her. Yeah.
Kay Atwood says E2 is adorable and unaffordable.
She is adorable. She's like, oh, I love her. I love all my kids. I love all my grandkids, but she just the smile on that kid. I'm in so much trouble. She was smiling at me today, and I said, I need to go become like a millionaire times 10 because you are going to take all my dollars. Like I like it when she yawns during your show. I sit there and wait for it. I'm just like, come on, you're close. Give me the yawn. She does.
You'll be talking about a topic, and she just does the full shoulder shake and yawn. And
Grandpa, you're boring me to death. That's what I hear every time. Well, I'm going to be making music that is getting out there. I like it. Big time. I like it. And talk about 80s music. Big time. Peter Gabriel, you're welcome. Hungry Like the Wolf. I love it. Love E2. I do too. She rocks those bows. She does. Her bows are bigger than my car. What the heck is that noise? You sound like you're...
My computer's, Jeff, because I'm going through my phone. It's the only thing I can think about.
That's weird. I don't care.
I apologize.
No, don't apologize. Shut up. I don't care. 21... Yeah, that's right. 21-3 Green Bay. We had figured it would be a blowout. I got to say, it's been a closer game than I suspected. I wouldn't call it a close game, but Aaron Rodgers doing his thing, 3rd and 7 right now.
I bet you, you know
Broken
what?
wing.
He's about to go deep. He's got that look in his eye. I'm
I
going
mean, it's
deep.
3rd and 7. It's 3rd and 7. He's got 3 receivers. Oh, no. Crossing pattern. Oh, you're right. Oh, wide open too. So, hey, I've got an idea for the DBs. Those guys that are running really fast right by you, you should catch up to them. Just saying. It's my coaching. Broken wings. Don't you forget about good one. Sledgehammer. I love that one. I love me some Peter Gabriel. Peter Gabriel, lead singer of. Oh, I was going to ask Pete a question. He just bails on me. What the heck? For you, chat. Peter Gabriel, lead singer of what band before he went solo? Let me know in chat. You should know. I mean, you shouldn't. I don't care if you know. Peter Gabriel, lead singer of what band before he went solo? I'd like to know. And I miss you, Pete. Sledgehammer is a weird video. Do you remember that? Talking Heads, great band. Not the right answer to my trivia question. Burning down the house. I love me some Talking Heads. David Byrne, brilliant. But no, not the right answer to my trivia question. I asked you a trivia question, and you got so pissed off you just left. It hurt my feelings.
Yep, that's what it was.
That's what it was. Peter Gabriel. I don't know if it's fair. You're a country music guy, so I don't know, A, if you know who Peter Gabriel is, and B, do you know who Peter Gabriel is?
Yes, I do. He's a very good artist.
Okay, so lead singer of what band before he went solo? Pass holder pair may have given you the hint that you want. Think
Okay.
Bible. Think incorrect. Nice try. You have to cheat more correctly.
Genesis.
Think Genesis, yes. First book of the Bible and the right answer to
With
my
Phil
trivia question.
Collins. With Phil
So,
Collins as his
so the story goes, Peter Gabriel leaves the band. They're looking for a lead singer. They're trying out all these people. This guy they like is like, hey, I like your voice. Can we hear some of our songs? He didn't know any of the songs. So Phil Collins comes out from behind the drums and starts singing the songs. And the guys are like, what are we doing? There's our lead singer right there. Boom.
That's a cool story.
Yeah.
I love Phil Collins. He's still.
I just
playing
made it
to
up right
this
now.
day.
Say again?
He's still playing concerts and all.
He needs his walker half the time. He's standing up there barely. He was here in Dallas, and my daughter wanted to go. I'm like, shoot, that's my kind of music. And my daughter wants to go. We're going to go. But the tickets, even for like the nosebleeds, were like, I don't remember, but they were enormous. So we didn't go. Yeah. I really like some of this stuff. I mean, In the Air Tonight, one of the great songs of all time.
Oh, that's a nice move, Adams, but you didn't get very far. Rogers 14-19, 201 on the night. 201.
3 touchdowns, no picks would be the bigger part, in my opinion.
Corner Sports says, I've seen Aerosmith many times. Very cool. Just one show. I went backstage and I told Steve and Joe I love the roller coaster. They agreed with me.
That's fun. That's very fun.
I saw the guys from Antique Archaeology found the original Aerosmith bus that those guys had.
Seriously? Wow.
And they found it and they refurbed it back to working order and gave it to Steven Tyler and the band.
I'm guessing that needs an airing out. Maybe
it was in rough shape. But
a rough. Well, I bet it was.
Yeah.
That's not a jacuzzi I would jump in.
Tarzan's soundtrack is amazing. All right.
It is. I totally agree. In Your Eyes, one of the great songs ever. I totally agree. BDF Keith, have a great night, buddy. Appreciate you being here. That was an awesome show.
Good night,
I never saw Aerosmith. I like Aerosmith. I don't love Aerosmith, but they had some great songs, no doubt.
All right. Hopefully we're going to have a hosing out. Solar Pair says that's great.
Yeah,
Hello, Rogers. Go to the end zone here.
it would definitely need a hosing. It would need a lot of Lysol, I'm guessing. Devontae, he doesn't get in. Midway through the third quarter, they make it 28-3, and the game is pretty much over. Yeah, I think I'm going to skip on the former bus of Aerosmith. Nothing but a good time was the best concert I ever went to, Stacey Rogers said. Yeah, I remember you said that, Stacey. I mean, they're good. Steven Tyler's great. I don't put them up as high as many do, but certainly good.
Back in the end zone for a touchdown. Cricket's calling it. She's not only calling the touchdown, she's calling where it's going to happen. She's that good.
Cricket, you need to start lying and saying stuff that's not happening, because that would be fun. So that's 4 touchdowns for A-Rod.
That'll give me some more points against Kelly.
Oh, the scaling second of the night.
Nice.
Loving in the elevator has its ups and downs. I mean, you know, can't always be me singing. I thought Phil Collins retired because of hearing loss. No, he's in a concert right now.
He's had a lot of other challenges though.
So I'm a huge Danny Elfman fan. If we're talking about music, I got to get there. Danny Elfman, kind of in the Disney community. I love him. He came out with a single this week, first single since 88, Oingo Boingo, I'm pretty sure. And it's good. It's a good song. It's scary. It's not family friendly. I was going to do a review of it, but he actually uses the big bad word that you can't use anywhere on the planet, like 27 times in the song. It sounds like you're ripping up your computer. It sounds like your dog is chewing on your computer.
I'm trying to see if I can get chat on my phone, but it looks like I can.
Anyway, Betty Davis, that's not bad. I like it. Love Oingo Boingo. Pass Holder Pair, I'm not surprised. Dude, I feel bad. You're all a mess inside. I know this because we have a lot in common. Dead Man's Party's great. I love Oingo. So yeah, you got to kill that audio, dude. It's getting bad. So where my high school was, 1988, San Marcos High School in Southern California. One of our rivals in our league was Torrey Pines. One of their players was named John Lynch. John Lynch was a NFL Hall of Fame level safety for the Bears. He's now the 49ers GM. He was a stud on Torrey Pines. His dad was one of the local radio studs. And he had a bunch of channels, including 91X, my favorite channel back in the day in San Diego, California in the 80s, alternative rock. Anyway, so because his dad was that guy, Oingo Boingo played at their senior prom. My senior year, I didn't go. I didn't know. But can you imagine? You know what I got at my prom? I mean, shrimp cocktail was pretty good too. But it wasn't Oingo Boingo. Can you imagine? I can only imagine. A little different. Kind of same. Anyway, I love Oingo a lot. Pass Holder Pair, did you see Elfman's single? It was pretty crazy.
Still there a little bit, Jeff. Not as bad, but still there.
Oh, way better. Whatever you did, you fixed it. It was getting
I'm trying
way
to
better.
turn everything off is what I'm trying to do. And so
I'm not sure how you tag here, she said. Disney M UK, if you're on your laptop or your computer, just hit the @ button and then a bunch of names will pop up, whoever's in here. So like if you want to do me, put @Dole Whip Dad or @Shelly or whoever, and they'll pop up. Put the first two letters. Wait, what? You made sure? I didn't make shrimp cocktail. I ate shrimp cocktail. Performed in the Roddy. Yeah, back to school. That's right. That's kind of where Elfman got his interest, I think, in doing movie soundtracks, was it not? I feel like that's a thing. You might have that wrong. I don't know. Yeah, that noise is definitely back. I don't know what you're doing, but it sounds like you're moving something that's an audio cable. I'm just guessing. I'm not sure how you.
Here's what I think it is, Jeff. I think the internet is so bad because my score's below 100 right now on our internet speed. That is so bad that when I have a computer on, it's trying to pull it like it's grinding. Why
don't you do it on your phone? It was fine.
Well, I'm on my phone, but I got off all the other computers around me. So the only thing I have on it that right now using the internet is my TV. So I apologize.
I don't have to apologize. It sounds like it's something you're touching that is moving. So are you touching your table and there's a cord that's audio?
Nope, not touching anything. I think
sounds like the scene from Signs movie, right? Oh, that's a good movie. I like it. Joaquin Phoenix is a great actor. Yeah, you're definitely moving something.
Go over and check.
It does sound like Signs. You're totally right. Love in Disworld. That's funny. 28-3, Green Bay, the bad guys. I mean, not that I'm rooting for the Niners, but Green Bay are the bad guys because, Green Bay. Signs was a good movie. I remember that first scene where you see the alien going by. That was pretty good. M. Night Shyamalan, or how you pronounce his name. Yeah, I'm with you. It does sound like the aliens. I mean, we talked about movies or music. We could talk about movies. I don't know if I'd call that a scary movie, but favorite scary movie. I've noticed Pete's phone makes that noise no matter what stream he is on. Oh, yeah? Really? I haven't heard this noise before. I mean, I do have it in my ear, so it might be more.
Yeah, I've never heard that.
Huh.
If you want me to go out, Jeff, and you want to finish it solo,
No. I mean, if you want to, but no, I'd rather you stay. I like you. Are we still fighting? I mean, no, but you know, 88. Come on. A new song reminds me of an adult version. I totally agree, Pastel Repair. You know, I wish she didn't drop the word. Like, I can't promote that song. It's not clean. But I love me some Danny Elfman. So, if you do like Oingo and you haven't heard, my favorite album by them is Alive. It's the concert. It's over 2 or 3 nights in a row, but ending on Halloween, 88, 89, whatever, up in Orange County. They did live concerts for Halloween, and they took the best of the 3 nights and made it into a concert. That's the Boingo Alive album. It's amazing. They have a great video of that too. It's awesome. It's my favorite. I think their first song might be their second song. A lot of percussion, a lot of drums, super awesome, and you get great video shots of Danny Elfman right up close. It's amazing. It's him at the height of his lead singerness. He's actually embarrassed by all that, he says in lots of interviews, and I loved it. Loved it. Pete's audio was low also. Yeah, it was a little low. Soldier of Love. There you go. Talking about 80s music. Hopefully we'll get Pete back. Having a little internet troubles out there, but that's okay. Anyway, Pack crushing the short-manned, unquarterbacked, untight end George Kittle Niners. The Pack, jeez. Sack, strip sack, fumble, first down Green Bay. This is a blowout. POD, sit your eyes to Zion. Amen, Glenn to Glenn. My two POD stories. I'll tell you one. No, I won't. Actually, I shouldn't tell you that one. I have some friends who are big fans. I'll just go with that. Yeah, POD. We are youth of the nation. Good stuff. So anyway, best concert you ever went to. Some of you dropped some stuff in the chat. I'd love to hear more. I don't think I really answered. I don't know that I really have an answer. But I love, really honestly, my favorite concert I've ever been to is my next one. I miss concerts. I miss live music. I was just telling my daughter Peyton the other day, I can't wait for stuff to get back to normal so we can start going to concerts again. She's a big Halsey fan. We're going to get tickets to Halsey. But obviously the world changed. Who knows what's going to happen now? I miss it. Bands I never saw live that I like to. Oingo, I never saw them live, which is absolute crime. I loved them. I love them now. I love them then. They were a local band to where I grew up, San Diego. They were in Orange County more. They played in Tijuana a lot. I could have got $19 tickets. I could have been there 100 times. I wasn't into it then. Saw George Michael for the Faith Tour, same year. That was awesome. Or same era, I should say. Never saw Prince. Would have loved to have seen Prince. Have seen Depeche Mode a couple times. I don't know. I think that Prince, George Michael, who I have seen, I wish I could see again. Prince, I never saw. Oingo, I never saw, and they'll never do it again. So, good looking honky in the house. Who's that lady? I can't get that high, but that's the best I can get. Peter North here, old adult film star from Orange County. Great stream. Okay, well, there you go. Glad you're here. If you're from Orange County, you probably knew. If you're my age, you knew Oingo. We were talking about Oingo Boingo. Good looking honky is a funny name. Whatever. Glad you're here. Far from home. Amen, Glenn says. Where did my stream go? Hope everybody's having a good time tonight. We're watching a little football, talking a little sports, being a lot silly. Pete's usually here, my buddy. Having a little audio problem, a little video problem. Hopefully his internet gets better. Yeah. I'm just reading chat. You guys are funny. Yeah, there you go. Carson Wentz on the commercial. Doing better on the commercials than he is on the football field. And I can see your voice. The same show, but a new show they're advertising. Anyway, whatever. Who would you guys want to see in concert if you haven't seen them yet? Which concert did you not get to see when you were a kid or whatever? Like to know from that. I want to see Earth, Wind, and Fire. Nice. Earth, Wind, and Fire. No, that's not them. Who's Earth, Wind, and Fire? I'm seeing Celebration. I saw them live. You never heard of FFH? No, I don't think so. Isn't that in high school the people that played with the goats and stuff? FFH. Neil Young, not a fan. Saw Bob Dylan in a small barn. That'd be cool. Not a Bob Dylan fan. Although his kid had a good, what was that? One Headlight. That was a pretty good song. I drew it by hand and then I had to figure out how to digitize it. That's cool. Cool. Yeah, Stacy helping out Disney M. My last concert 3 years ago, Greta Van Fleet. That dude's crazy. I don't know if I would say I'm a fan, but boy, is he talented. Avenged Sevenfold, cool. Pop Evil, never heard of them. Rob Zombie, cool. Def Leppard, Paul Sanja. Before or after he only had one hand. FFH is a gospel group. I love Christian music. I don't know that band. FFH? I don't know who that is. I'm usually pretty good at that stuff, but I don't know. Anyway, Pour Some Sugar on Me, Def Leppard. I mean, come on. That was that Hysteria, that album? That was a good album. Had a chance to see Tom Petty. I never saw Tom Petty. I would have loved to have seen him, but I didn't go. Oh, there you go. Oh, maybe the OG Woodstock. Yeah, Tom Petty. Underrated. I love that guy. Love all. What was that? Like, that would have been 88 too, right? What's that album? Got a picture in the cover. What was the name of the Tom Petty album? It was huge. Tom Petty albums. Full Moon Fever. That's not the one I'm thinking of, though. You know, the Great White. Yeah, I guess Full Moon Fever is the one. Oh, no, Wildflowers. No, that's not it. What was the one? I guess Full Moon Fever was it.
All right.
Pete,
I'm going with the Avatar.
Okay, there you go. I'm glad you're back.
Yeah,
Full Moon Fever. Yeah, it didn't feel right. We're talking a little music here. The game getting a little out of hand. 28-3. Strip sack. Fumble for a first down. Green Bay. I'm guessing Mercedes Lewis gets his second score here coming up. Pink Floyd, The Wall, so good. I remember. So my first class, one of my classes in college, the first class of the night we walk. I think it was philosophy class, and I walk in and he's got the lyrics to Pink Floyd's The Wall up there, and I'm like, I'm gonna love this class. And I have a strong opinion about education, as Passholder Pair knows, and I'm with Pink Floyd on this one. Just saying.
Oh, almost got a touchdown.
Oh, what? I missed it. I looked away. Shoot.
Short play to Adams for about 3.
So Valdez Scantling, whatever. He's got 2. It would be 3 if he could get one. Does Adams have 2 scores too? I think he might.
Adams has got 1, I think.
I know he's got the 1.
And the other tight.
Lewis has the other one. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Tom Petty's good stuff. I love Tom Petty. I have the stereo in regular LP and in the picture vinyl. Nice. Rock of Ages. That's actually prehistory, I think. But FFH, also known as Far From Home, are an American contemporary Christian band from Lancaster. Very cool. I don't know the band. I know Christian music, but I don't know that band.
You don't know Batman?
I don't know Batman.
I don't know. Is that what you said? You don't know Batman?
I don't know that band. The stage says well. Okay, so the question we need to know from you, Pete, is if you could go to see anybody in concert, who would it be?
Garth Brooks.
You already saw him.
You want somebody different?
No, I don't care. I mean, you can enter anything you want, but
I mean, he's my go-to concert. It's an experience.
Thunder Rolls, and that's everything I know by him. No, he's got some decent songs. Like, again, I'm not a country music fan, but there's a couple songs that I like. If it shows up on Sirius XM, I'm going to stay. Like, there's a great one. It's great for like a karaoke setting or in a big group, and I'm trying to think of the name of it, but you'll know it. What's one of his
Low Places?
There you go. Yes, yes, I think so.
That's the song. That's the song that made me become a country fan.
Oh, I mean, that's a great one. I don't think that's it. Is there one that he talks about? Yeah, I think it must be that one. I don't know. Shelley says, I saw Hank Williams Jr. took my mama for her birthday. One of my good friends, one of my former board members. I love her to death. She loved whatever. Hank Williams Jr. Very cool.
Very nice. That's awesome.
Yeah, I live in Texas, so a lot of my friends around here are really into it. Actually, I thought of you today, Pete, a couple times, but I was throwing away trash. Hey, Dizzle Dream, throwing away trash at our resale shop.
Hey! I thought of you. I'm throwing away trash. Where are we going with this?
Oh, and I found a ticket stub. And the ticket stub was for a concert. And it was somebody I never heard of, but it was a ticket stub for the honky tonk down the street that I can't even think of the name of. That's super famous that you've heard of. That's right by my house. Billy Bob's, yes.
I've been there several times.
I've driven by it several times, but I'm not going in there. But yeah, I don't really know what a honky tonk is, but it was a video. It was a ticket for that. Anyway, I'm not telling the story very well. I met Garth Brooks' wife, Trisha Yearwood. I have a picture. I've heard of her.
Nice, Kay. That's awesome. Trish is great.
I think I'm picturing her, but I wouldn't swear to it.
That's his wife. Current wife, anyway. Rogers is annoyed. Yes, he is.
In general, kind of a prick. Just, every rose has its thorn. I love that song. And Nickelback, as close as I get to liking country. I don't dislike Nickelback. I don't like Nickelback. I mean, they've got songs that I don't turn off. Every Rose Has a Thorn's a good song. And yeah, I'm not into country either. Although I can sing The Gambler, don't make me. Well, throwing away trash. I mean, it was because I saw a ticket stub. Not
Coward of the County. Great Kenny Rogers.
I like me some Coward of the County. Lucille, I can sing. Kenny Rogers is pretty good. John Denver, is he country? Because I like John Denver.
He's kind of like a crossover artist, I would think. You know, he's
Almost Heaven, West Virginia. I love that. Love it. Love it. And one of my favorite Muppet episodes, John Denver.
19-yard field goal for Green Bay. That puts them up 31-3. They got this game pretty much in hand right now.
So I gotta ask, you've got a show on Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday and Friday and Saturday and Sunday and Monday and Tuesday. You're gonna need to fix your internet, my man.
Oh yeah, they're coming back tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Yeah,
I'm rooting for you.
Yeah, trust me. I had a fit today about it. The guy tested everything in the house. He said everything you got in here is working fine. It's either on the cord that's coming from the pole to the house, or the pole is bad. And
we had that problem. The pole where the house before we bought this house, we were renting a house before. The pole, the little thing, whatever, it was right in front of my house, but it was, I think, corrupt or something. We actually had horrible internet at the old house. So that was one of my favorite things about moving here, because we've got, I don't know, whatever, 189 or whatever I told you. Honky Tonk is a country music bar, so I hear. I don't know. Wasn't John Denver on Gilligan's Island? Yeah, I think
John Denver's been everywhere, I think.
I think it's a different thing. What's the name of Gilligan?
That would be Bob Denver.
Yes, thank you. Pete, have you ever been to Dollywood, says Dad Builds?
I have not been to Dollywood, although
hey Rachel.
I was talking with people today that are going there. So
I suspect that I'll go there someday. My wife and one of my daughters love Dolly Parton. I think she's sweet. I don't need anybody yodeling in my ear.
300 or something now, isn't she? She's up there now.
And she's still yodeling, so whatever. John Williams or Hans Zimmer, nice concert would be cool. Anniversary concert, that would be cool. Studio Gimli. Yeah, Jonathan, I'm with you. That'd be fun. I always wanted to go to Gillies. I've heard of Gillies. I don't really know what that is, but I've heard of it.
I've never been to there, but I've heard of it.
Best place you've ever seen a concert, Pete? And then I'll ask you best stadium you've ever seen a game at.
Best place, I guess, the Baltimore Arena, because that's where I've seen most of my concerts. So it really not like I have a lot to choose from. Best stadium to see a game, baseball or football?
Whatever. Favorite stadium you've been to, whatever.
Well, it's different. I mean, football is Tampa Bay.
No, yeah, that's right. You've told me that before. That's right.
Baseball, Fenway.
Oh, nice. I've not been to Fenway. I haven't done any stadiums on the East Coast. Dodger Stadium. I'm a Dodgers fan, and I love that. But I'll tell you what, San Diego's new park is amazing, and I'm excited about the Texas Stadium.
Here's the thing. San Diego's new park is phenomenal. I have been there.
It really is.
But,
it's so nice.
When you're sitting in Fenway and you're looking out there into the grass and realizing that this is the same dirt of some sort that Mantle, Yastrzemski, DiMaggio, all these guys, Mays, so many more played on.
Yeah.
Koufax pitched in that stadium in preseason games.
I'll say the Koufax, but okay, preseason, man.
Yeah, it was preseason scrimmage games that they had years and years ago. And the only reason I know is because my grandfather went to them. He told me about them.
That's cool.
So you think about stuff like that and the history of the game.
Yeah. Well, on the wall. And the pesky pole and so much history there.
Yeah, I don't care that the fact that I have to sit hunched over, crouched over the whole game because it's still set for a 1910 5'4".
That makes me think of Wrigley, like Fenway and Wrigley are two I need to go to before they tear those suckers down. Because
I want to go to Wrigley. I haven't been there yet. That's on the bucket list.
I was in Chicago, but it was not a time.
I was in Chicago, but it was for the Springer shit.
I saw Randy Travis twice in concert. Randy Travis had a really bad day right up the road from where I live. Got naked in the highway. Not far from where I live at all. I want to see the Green Monster and watch a game in the swimming pool. That would be cool, right? Pass holder pair. Fenway for the history. Camden for the location. That'd be cool. Right there, Babe Ruth. Birthplace, I guess. Ballpark in Arlington, since I caught a home run derby home run there. It's gone now, buddy. Did you really? That's cool. So that's right down the road from me, pass holder pair. And they got the new stadium now, so you're never going to be in that park. It's soccer and not Cowboy football now. So I don't know what they're going to do with that. But yeah, the new stadium is supposed to be amazing. You caught a home run derby home run. That's really cool. Oh, it looks like we lost Pete. I thought we might because I didn't hear him anymore. So you've been in concert at Hill Auditorium. I saw Survivor there. Survivor the band? Rising Up. That one? Them? Back on, whatever. I love Ford Field, Comerica Park. I would like to see a Comerica. You hear? They're talking about, so they got AJ Hinch there in Detroit, the guy that Houston lost, I guess. And there's rumors that Verlander may go. I don't know if it was just an article written or whatever. Pete, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
There you go. Yes, Survivor the band. Very cool. Clearly, I have to say Twickenham. I don't know what that is. Is that a stadium? Yeah, cricket, end of the third. 31-3 blowout City. I got to be honest with you. We'd probably be talking different stuff than football because we always do anyway. But when 31-3 happens, we're going to talk about a lot of stuff. I love that Dallas has a Ring of Honor, plus the stores in Dallas, yeah.
Dallas has a nice Ring of Honor, yep.
They will never tear down the Phillies ballpark.
That stadium is sick. I've been in the stadium, not for a game, but I just been in that stadium, and it's sick.
Mo Vaughn hit the home run. Actually, you were in Denton. Okay, I was going to ask you, Keller. I know those areas very well. I caught Vince Gill at Dollywood. Vince Gill, good call. Who called that one out? Vince Gill is married to somebody I like. I don't know country music, but I know him.
He's married to his wife.
I'm pretty sure you're right. I think he's married to
Amy Grant.
Amy Grant, yeah, that's who I was trying to think of. Who I love.
I'm doing pretty good tonight.
You are doing pretty good. Amy Grant, Christian singer, I love her. Amy Grant, yeah, I couldn't find it. Yeah, Vince Gill, very cool. I feel like I saw him somewhere, but I'm not a country guy, so I don't think I did. I don't know. Phil said this game was so boring, it's like watching paint dry. I mean, I'm sorry. I blame George Kittle. I don't know. It is. It's not the best game. Thursday night, we haven't had a bunch of great games, but we have fun.
Here's the frustrating part. It's not like they have a ton of people at the stadium. They could easily switch these games out and change. They could have changed the schedule if they wanted to, but they're not. I guess they'll do it later in the year if they think.
I mean, it's kind of not cool to. It's Thursday versus Sunday, so you'd have to change your whole schedule, your whole practice schedule.
Yeah, I guess.
People make plans. I want to go to the Super Bowl in NOLA. I've not done an event there. I've been outside the dome a bunch of times. I love that town. I'll tell you, that is a fun town. Saw the first game the Lions ever played at Silverdome. Nice. Haven't seen one since. They haven't won one.
Throw your beads if you take your shirt off down there. It's crazy.
Keep your shirt on.
It wasn't me. Everybody else was running around with nakedness. I was like, good Lord.
You talking about it at the Superdome?
Well, New
You're
Orleans.
talking about outside. Yeah, there you go. I only buy beads in case I'm in New Orleans. You never know. I think he's his mom's son. When we were in Dallas, in the one retail stores that sold only Dallas football merchandise, they had a Ring of Honor around the store. Yeah, so my Disney store here in Fort Worth, which is the one the closest to us, right next door to it is a Cowboy store. So yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That's a good one to go to.
Yeah, it's my jam. We get a burger.
We really appreciate all you guys being in here tonight, supporting the show and us and hanging out with us. We, again, look at this as getting together with a group of friends and having a beer, watching a game, or having a wine or a soda or water, just talking, not just the game. Because if you sit around and watch a game with your friends, you don't sit there and just talk stats. You got that one person in your group that's on top of the stats on our cricket file. You talk about different topics.
I think we're losing your audio again, buddy. Shelly says, Hey now, Jeff, they've won games, just not championships. I heard a rumor that they won a game, but I think it was just a rumor.
Xfinity. I'm going to hang here, Jeff. You can talk for a minute. I'll catch you back when it comes back.
Okay, that's cool.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, 80%. 80%.
Good. Well,
Barry Sanders, one of the greats. Barry Sanders, one of the greats of all time, Mike. I'll let you go. Go ahead, buddy.
Oh my god.
I can't hear. Barry Sanders, one of the greats of all time, and one of my last guy who was my boss, frankly. Offensive lineman at Oklahoma State with Barry. So I was a fan just because of that. He one of the great games he ever had was in a bowl in San Diego. I wasn't at the game. I went to plenty of holiday bowls, but this one was too young. I think I was I think I might have been a senior in high school when Barry was the MVP of the Holiday Bowl in San Diego. It was pretty good stuff. Switzerland won a Super Bowl for the Cowboys. It was with a team that Jimmy drafted. Yes. Barry walked in there and said, all right, Troy, what do you want to do? And Troy said, I want you to coach. And he said, nah, I'm going to take a nap and win a ring. And he did.
Pearl, you're right. I do send people to find you. I always look for my car keys and my pearls to start up the show.
Megatron was a stud, one of the best ever.
Yes. Great call. Who called that one out? Shelly? That's a good call.
Shelly's up. She's a Michigander, which is just fun to say. Amy Grant went to college at Furman for a few years. She was definitely one of my first 40 or 50 celebrity crushes.
40 or 50.
Yeah, I mean, Olivia Newton-John, I think, was number one, to be honest.
Mine is craziest one. It drives me nuts. Is Black Widow. What's her face?
Scarlett Johansson.
God, there's something about her.
Dad Bills, you have a great night. Appreciate you being here. Have a great night.
Thank
Thank you for everything. Yeah, it was Olivia for me. You get Grease. She was Sandy and she was Sandy.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Jeff, is that Mall Grapevine or something like that? So Grapevine is not far from me. That's not the closest one. The one in Fort Worth is closer to my house, but we'll go to Grapevine on occasion. We haven't since, the Rona, but we'll go. We used to go on Friday, like once or twice a month. We'd head out to Grapevine. They knew us. I did like Physical Shelly. I still do. I get sweaty when I see somebody with blonde hair wearing one of those things because, Olivia Newton-John. Megan Fox. You know what? I never wanted to fix any car issues until that scene in Transformers Love and Disney World. Megan Fox is a Megan Fox. But yeah, the Grapevine Mall is not far from me, Kate. It's about an hour 15, hour 20 because of traffic usually. But with no traffic, it'd only be 20, 30 minutes. One of my daughters actually lives really close to that. But we usually go to the one in Fort Worth because it's way closer. Yeah, Grapevine Mall, it's not the nicest mall around, I'm not going to be honest with you. But it's got that really nice... It's not the Disney store, it's the Disney outlet. And Disneyland, Disney Park stuff from Disneyland, they'll have pretty regularly. Before Corona, we actually knew their schedule, and we actually get notes from some of the staff. Better friends with the Fort Worth people. Actually got a note the other day. They're mad at me because I haven't been in since they've reopened, but you're not supposed to go out. I don't want to be like Mr. Scared of the World, but, we're trying to do our part and stay home. But I miss it. I thought the song Physical was about exercise. I mean, it was.
I love that you get Disneyland stuff there. That's pretty cool.
I do. It's really cool. And a lot of, weird sized things, which is good because I'm big and I got some really tiny daughters. So we kind of get lucky down there a lot, honestly. I like it.
Oh, that's great.
Having an earthquake, Jeff, and my table that I have this set up on is not, I don't know. I've got to tighten the thing. It's a little off. Christy Brinkley in Vacation, pass holder pair. Yes, please.
Yeah, she was pretty good.
That first Sports Illustrated with Christy Brinkley on the cover, I might have it lasered into my head. I'm a fan.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I'd love to get that autographed. I've got a Kate Upton Sports Illustrated cover autographed.
She's not looking as good as she used to.
Kate Upton?
Yeah.
Well, you what? I love Kate Upton a lot. Like Tigger, there you go. Not an earthquake, thinking about Olivia. Oh, I thought it was because I bumped I thought Love and Disney World. I thought I bumped this because it's a little shaky. But I gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was Grease for me, guys. It was Grease.
That was a great movie. Grease 2 was even good too in its own unique way.
Was it?
Wasn't as good as the original, but it was still good. I liked Grease 2.
That thing's on TV a lot, I'll tell you that. Ooh, that linebacker throwing a little elbow. Dude, see, I hate that right there. So you're down 21-3. You just made a tackle where the guy's, what did he gain? 4 or 5 yards. It's 3rd and 6. Like, DC gained 6 yards, and you're acting like you did something good. You're scoreboard idiot. Is that just me?
Yeah, I agree with you. Warner's an idiot there.
When I was an athlete, when I was a young, not fat guy and an athlete back in high school, I was 100% my retort anytime somebody, unless we were losing, and we didn't lose a lot, would pop off. Like, just look at the scoreboard, dummy. Like, what? You're an idiot. It drove me crazy. Oh, Derek. Oh, yes, please. Oh, my gosh, another one. Is that Devontae again? It sure is. Oh, my gosh, his stats must be through the roof.
Oh,
Was that from the 8? Yeah, it sure was from the 8. So what is that? The 50, 45, 40? So another 50 yards for Devontae? Am I right?
30.
They can't cover him.
Daggone close to it.
Yeah, he just ran by him. He didn't. Well, I can't see it now, but here. 47, is that your number? Put a hand on him. He's better than you. No, I guess it wasn't as many yards. Still, great play. He's too good for the Niners DB.
That was a nice catch, though, over the shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're going to run again.
Yeah, Bo Derek. Shelly, I'll go with Bo Derek in 10. Jeff, is that Disney store outlet near you that gets Disneyland stuff near another amusement theme park? I mean, yeah, kind of. Define near. Six Flags Arlington is probably a half hour from there, maybe even less. Six Flags is the big amusement park near us. It's fun. It's not Disney, but it's fun.
It's different.
Yeah, I like it. But not the same. We had annual passes, but we didn't use them enough, so we let them go. B, did you see my Disney Fixed apparently got engaged? Oh, did he really? Are we talking about Aaron? My Disney Fix? Is that Aaron? That's Aaron, right?
Yeah, it's Aaron.
Oh, good for him.
Is
I
that
don't know.
How do we know about that, Craig?
That's cool. I don't know him well, but he's a nice guy. I met him at the parks, and I like his streams. He seems like a real nice guy. Shelley, you have a great evening. Sorry about your Lions. Sorry about your 1988.
Yeah.
But love you. Glad you're here.
We love you. We appreciate you being here. You're awesome.
Shelley's awesome.
Samantha has what? What does it say? Has it posted? Okay, good. All right, I've known about that for a while. I just didn't know. I knew he was going to do it. I just didn't know what day he was going to do it. He told me about that a couple of weeks ago when I talked to him. So
You know him pretty well? I don't know him that well, but I like him a lot.
I know him well enough just from doing the interviews and stuff with him. And he had told me that he was going to do that while she was down on this vacation and all with him. And that's awesome. Congratulations to him.
Yeah,
And
he's a nice guy.
who rock, I believe it's Roxana is her name.
Roxana. I couldn't marry anyone with a name like that. I would sing all the time.
Yeah, I just didn't want to acknowledge it until I knew where it came from because I didn't want to sit here and say, have it be a rumor and be like, oh, yeah, Pete said he told everybody. No, I didn't want that. People tell me stuff, I keep my mouth shut. So congratulations. That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
I would have loved to have gotten engaged with my wife down in front of the castle. That's something you'll never forget.
Yeah.
And I hope you never get divorced because you never want to go back to the castle.
Yeah, right. That would suck.
Yeah.
Well, 31-3, almost halfway through the fourth quarter.
Could be 38-3 in a minute. They just keep running the ball the way they are. They're just running all
They
over.
can just run it. They can just throw it. They can't stop them. Like there's not even like. I mean, just look at Devontae. Just look at the defense. There's no help there. There's no help. Look at he's smiling. Look at he's laughing. He's laughing with him. There's no help. They're saying you can't cover him. I guarantee it. It is what it is. Stacy says, I have a theory. I have 4 Disney Store outlets within 2 hours of me and 3 of the 4 within 5 miles of another amusement park theme park. My favorite is right next to Hershey Park. Huh.
Yeah, that's awesome. I can't wait to see what Stacy's getting me for Christmas.
Right? Jeff, I'm more of a Saints fan. I mean, I figured, because, it's the Lions. I don't mind the Saints. You know, when I was young, they were the Aints. They weren't very good. Big Drew Brees fan. I'm a Chargers fan. I got to meet Drew Brees a bunch of times. Really nice to our kids. Really nice to our kids. So I'll always be a Brees fan. I got a Chargers Brees jersey in right there because I love the man. His wife was always sweet to our kids. Really, really nice guy. But when he went to the Saints, I was a little sad, right? But
don't they have like 25 kids themselves?
Brees, I think you're thinking about Rivers. I think Brees has a couple boys. I wouldn't swear to that. I mean, they didn't then. I can tell you that.
Okay.
But I think you're thinking of Philip Rivers, who's got like 19 kids or something. I don't know. Mr. Willie, I did not see your breaking news about the Cowboys, but I don't believe you.
What do we got, Mr. Willie?
Stacy says, where'd it go? My theory is they send Disneyland merch to the outlets. I can tell you they send the merch there because they want Disney World stuff everywhere else. Pastor Repair, thank you, $5 super chat. Great 80s songs and 80s babes. Diane Lane. Oh, I love Diane Lane. So Diane, thank you for the super chat, Pastor Repair. Really appreciate it. Love 80s trivia in general. Diane Lane is in a movie now with the Costner. I think I just saw a commercial for it like today or maybe yesterday.
She is smoking. That is a great call.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Pastor Repair's got issues because we agree a lot.
Yeah, they've been around for quite a bit, supporting the community and
they're good people.
And I'm always happy when I see Passholder on one of the chats.
Pastor Repair, if you really want to talk about 80s babes, and I'm just talking to just Pastor Repair now, nobody else get mad. Give me the Heathers, man. Heather Thomas, Heather not Thomas Locklear. I am all in on that. All right, that's enough of that.
Heather Locklear got off when she got older.
I mean, don't we all?
I'm sorry.
Don't we all? I was really at Heather Thomas first, but anybody with the name Heather, early 90s, I was probably going to try to, ask her out on a date. So you're saying to get a Disney store, I need a theme park. Is he saying there's a chance? I mean, I don't know. Define how close. I mean, there are 2 Disney stores within an hour drive of me. They're probably a half hour if there was no traffic, but there always is the one way for sure. And yeah, I mean, the amusement park's right next to the stadium. I would say it's about 45 minutes from here. So depends on how you want to look at that triangle, I suppose. Breaking news, Dope Dad is leaving his channel to be the quarterback of Dallas. So 100 pounds ago and 15 years ago, here's the thing. The only thing I could still do is throw, and I probably got 30, 40 throws in me, and that's it. The movement, which is the part that I was good at back in the day, I don't have it anymore. I can barely get up and down these damn stairs half the time.
First down, Green Bay.
Put in the chat what position or positions you think I played in high school. Just because I want to talk about me right now.
I think I got to go get the door. Hold on.
I was going to say, I hear a noise.
Yeah, I think it's my ring. I'm checking.
And what we're talking about, I did love in Disney World. Disney World, you're right. DisneyCreators.com. I announced the first 3 channels for my.
I'll be right there.
I'm coming, honey.
Be right there.
I'll be right there.
Be right back.
Waterboy. I mean, I did some of that too. JD Knight announced. JD Knight, my football team. In high school, we were the Nile man. I wish I was fullback. I wasn't studying enough for that. I played a little running back, but I was a quarterback. Played a little running back, a little safety. I was horrible at safety. Horrible. Little receiver, but I was a quarterback.
Tight end.
We didn't even have a tight end. We had a Z back. It was different though. I do, Mr. Willie. I have the ego. You are right. I do. Guilty as charged. Yeah, they put me on safety one year. I was horrible. My freshman year, I was a linebacker. I was really horrible at that. But anyway. Best start since 02 for Tampa Bay. Yeah, I had them wrong. I really didn't see it coming. I thought they were going to be overrated. Talking about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers here. They're looking good this year. Anyway, Pass Over. Thank you so much for the super chat. $5. Great 80s songs and 80s babes. Diane Lane smoking. I do. I do. I have the ego. I did it. You should have met me then, Willie. You should have met me then.
That's what I said.
I ran track in high school and cross country. JD Knight, that's what they made me do when I was bad. We would get on the bus and we'd fool around on the bus, and when we get back, the coach would make me run. That was as close to track as I ever got her. Actually, the 440, I had like a good score in PE. So the coach tried to get me to run track. I'm like, no, that's during baseball season. Plus running is what you do when you're in trouble. Which is why I'm fat now. Let's be real. Had I run, I'd be in good shape. I'd probably be a runner today, right? So,
Me too.
were you ever a runner? I could never
You
like running. It was like the worst thing.
hated running.
Me too. The worst. The worst. I hated Hell Week and football for the running. Hated it. I've said many times too, because high school football was awesome. And if I lived, because I lived in California, if I lived in Texas like I do now as a kid, no chance I would have played football. No chance. I mean, I know they were as crazy for it here.
Monsters.
Too hot. I wished I was better at baseball.
Did Rogers just tell the guy to get out of the huddle? That's great. He just kicked the guy out. I saw him actually motion to tell the guy to get out of the huddle.
Rogers did?
Yeah, that was great.
My next closest is the Disney Store outlet, says Stacy, in the Philadelphia Premium Outlets. That one does not get Disneyland merch. Yeah, it's pretty cool they get Disneyland merch. I was in band, total of 14 years marching band. I was never in band. I had a girlfriend in band for a while. She was a little grumpy about it.
Cricket Fox just called you fluffy. That's great.
Oh, I'm fat. I don't really know what
I
fluffy is
froze
meant
up on
to
fluffy. Todd.
be. You're not frozen. I hear you. Yeah, no, I'm fat. Cricket, I'm fat. Well, I already know it's going to go through because she said so, but 31-3 going for a field goal on 4th and 15.
That's a long field goal.
I was going to say 50-yard plus there, right? What a blowout. 34-3. 6:15. Man, see, if I wasn't hanging with you guys, there's no way I'd still be watching this game. Like, this game is rough. Oh, he didn't make it by much, did he? Mason Crosby. Pretty sure I got him on one of my teams. 3-piece wool uniforms. Oh, 3-piece wool uniforms in South Pacific. I heard you there. You're all good there. Pro Manhattan. Yeah. There's no way I would have done that. I was never in band. I played football, and often, like a couple times a week, when we were done with football practice, and we would go late, like we were serious about it, the band would still be going. Like you guys, the band people, at least where I went to school, worked 10 times harder than we ever did in football. 20 times harder. I would drive by on the weekends and to be out there working their butts off for I don't even know what to call it. The choreography of it, let alone the music part. I mean, I can't even make noise work very well. I don't know. I was always very impressed with that. The dedication that the band, at least again where I went to school, had far exceeded my very best day ever of dedication for anything when I was 16, 17. When I was 16 or 17, the only goal I had was bikinis at the beach, and they were working hard. No, I don't know. It always made me feel a little guilty that they were working so hard and I wasn't. Everything within an hour of Philly is Philly. We rehearsed every day. Again, one of my girlfriends for a while was in the band, and I remember being shocked and impressed. What was the worst team you ever played against in high school? Ramona High. They were the worst team in our league. We always loved to play Ramona. We all got good stats that day. In all the sports, but I'm talking about football here. But yeah, Ramona High School was the worst team by far. Band was life. Yeah, I can. That's how I learned about football. Yeah, right. There you go. Yeah, that's an interesting question to ask, Willie. We loved playing Ramona. Got to run it up. Fill up the stats. There you go, Jay McCarthy on the Masked Singer. That's what I said, right? Masked Singer. Yeah, the band. Again, I'm not even talking about the skill to play whatever instrument they played. The choreography of whatever they were doing. Like you learn a football play, it's 3 seconds, man, and then you do whatever. But 5 seconds is a long football play. You guys were doing like songs worth of walking in unison. No way. No way. There's a Disney outlet in Tennessee. Nice. Pete, are you back?
Yeah, I'm back. It's just totally. I mean, I just looked at my speed. It was at 20. That was what my speed was at.
Wow, that's not good.
It's almost no internet.
That stinks. Well, we're almost done.
I can't wait for them to get here. My guy's going to get an earful.
I'm so bad at music, says Disney MUK. I was demoted at school from the recorder, mandatory English school thing, really? To spare conductor? Really? Conductor looks fun. You get a stick and you can whack it at people. Whack. Yeah, they would have kicked me out of band. I wouldn't have been good. And I would have made fun of everyone.
Yeah.
Karki says, Pearl, I was in marching band when I did flags. We had cheerleaders and we had flag girls. Those flag girls, same story. They were doing stuff, things flying around. I don't know how to do any of that. Crazy. I never learned how to play an instrument. I can't, nothing. My mom made me play piano when I was a kid. I hated it.
That was a massive pass play, but I think it's going to be hold. Maybe not. Maybe they're not going to call holding. Maybe it's against the.
They declined
defense.
something I didn't see.
Offsides. That was a big pass play.
Did you play any musical instruments, Pete?
I played the trumpet.
Oh, that's cool. I always like trumpet. I don't know. I just never wanted to. My mom really tried to get me to do stuff like that, but I never wanted to. She tried to get me to act too. I didn't want to. Like every year, the local whatever would try to. They would have like Peter Pan come. I don't know. I just never wanted to do that.
I wish I would have done that. I think it would have been pretty.
Yeah, now looking back now, I wish I would have done all those things. But when I was a kid, it was about beaches and sports. That's all I wanted to do.
Sports and girls.
Yep.
Sometimes
My whole life I wanted to be.
time.
My whole life I wanted to be surrounded by girls, and now that I'm actually surrounded by girls, I'm like, what's going on here? Wife for even all my animals are female.
Oh wow.
A little different as a dad, though. A lot different, actually. The Niners trying to put one in the end zone. It doesn't look likely. I don't know what was worse for them, their offense or the defense. First two, you remember I said on that first drive when they kicked the field goal, that's not going to bode well for them, and they never even got close after that. Honestly, 34-3.
Nah, you're right.
63. It's a blowout. Yeah, right, Pearl. It did, and it was great too. I'm not complaining. God gave me daughters because I wouldn't be a good dad of boys. I wouldn't. I would say stop crying all the time.
I'm just happy that I took these guys in the knockout pool.
Did you took two? Who in the knockout pool? There you go. Talk about the end zone. Okay, there you go.
Green Bay.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, Mr. Willie. They did plenty of times for me.
Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, he was wide open. Who's that? Cricket? He was wide open. Somebody fell down and missed coverage. They had two guys stacked.
10-yard line, knocking people down.
Huh? Yeah. The two guys followed. They must have. Yeah, the two guys followed the one guy in. Wow, he was open by 15 yards.
Wow.
And the help over went too far. All right. Well, anyway, 34-10. I don't know what the over-under is, but it's 44. I think it was 44, actually.
44.
Yeah, there you go. So it's right on.
It's right on the number.
Well, they still got 5 minutes, so if you're under, you're not going to win. He was wide open. Okay, I need to head out and enjoy it. Kay, you have a great night. I appreciate you hanging with us. I really do. I hope you had some fun tonight. Hope we put a smile on your face. And there's still 22 people in the chat. The fact that you guys sit through this and hang with me and Pete just being silly, it means the world. It's a lot of fun. If you're new, welcome. If you're a veteran like Kay, thank you for so much. If you don't know Pete McDevitt, usually you see his pretty face. Today you just see we got Wreck-It Ralph going on.
Wreck-It Ralph and I, yes.
Oh, it's Wreck-It Ralph and you? Okay, I see it. Anyway, get over to his channel, give him some love. Hey, Michael Riley. Give him some love. Pete McDevitt, he goes live on Sunday nights with an insane asylum of an interview show. He goes live on Wednesday nights with pretty awesome, also awesome, not as insane, but awesome interview show. What else? Tell them about your channel before we lose people for the end of the night.
Sunday nights, it's purely asinine. It's me interviewing Disney creators in a very adult, fun forum. It's a chance for adults to sit down and have a beverage. Tough times. When new Disney creators or classic individuals that highlighted and interviewing them. And of course, Monday Night Football, Thursday Night Football with my partner channels, Jeff, Kelly, and Sprinkles Cupcake.
So Pearl Manhattan says, "I'm here because I got nowhere else to be. Can I can I use that on the website, Pearl? Because that makes me happy." So you don't know what I'm talking about. I've got a couple websites. The one I'm talking about tonight is DisneyCreators.com. And I'm going to have some promotional things. One of the pages I'm going to have is a testimonials page. And I want testimonials, but what I really want is stuff like that right there. So that is too funny. So I'm trying to get myself not looking ridiculous. Pearl, I love it. I suspect that's going to be on my website. Jeff, are you ready for the showdown with the Jets versus the Patriots Monday night? No, not really. The only thing that I like less than the Patriots is watching the Jets. So not so much.
I'll be there dealing with it with good internet by that time.
That's right. So, Michael, if you're interested, he will be live. He being Pete. Normally, he doesn't look like Wreck-It Ralph, but sometimes he does.
Yeah, I have my camera, my thing set up because of my job I do with the military, where when I shut my computer down, it locks it up, and I don't have two hands, so it's a little tough for me to unlock it without a little help from my family. So I can't turn the camera back on right now doing this.
Oh, you're being fine.
That's why
I like it. Karki says, I don't really like pro football that much. I come here for the community. Well, I appreciate that, Karki, and I'm glad we found you. And I'm glad
we love you, Karki. I love Carol. She's incredibly supportive in the community, and
this is amazing.
You know,
well, and that's the thing. Like, I mean, we say it all the time. I hope people don't think we're BSing. We talk about it off stream. We did this week. It's a blessing, right? Like, I don't want to sound all weird because we like to have fun, and I don't want to be too serious on the show. When I'm serious, I'm talking about Gavin Newsom and politics, and I try not to do that. But the blessing that is you guys, that you come in here and spend even a minute of your day, let alone an hour or three. We're approaching 3 hours. Some of you have been here all night. It really blows Pete and I away. If I can speak for Pete here, I can in this case, because I know, because I've talked to him about it. Thank you. Like, thank you for letting us do this. It's so much fun. And I'm not talking about super chats and memberships. I'm talking about you spending part of your life hanging with us. It's an honor. And I don't know. I know how Pete feels. We talk about this kind of thing a lot. Trying to grow a community is an interesting psychological thing to do to oneself. But I tell you this, it makes me, and I'm sure Pete and everyone else who's doing it, really full of gratitude. Great song by Danny Elfman, by the way, Gratitude. Anyway, thank you. Love in Disworld. No reason other than I like you guys. Love in Disworld. I think that's their third one. And I thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Never expected, always appreciated. Means a lot that you're here. Super chats are just above and beyond. And I was, thank you. Y'all are my family. Like I said, I got nowhere else to be. You're the best. I love my job here. Cricket, you do it well, and we appreciate it. Yeah. So the game's not over yet.
Still grinding.
What's that? I know you're there, Pete, but I don't know if we have your audio. Man, I think we lost his audio again. Guys, trust me, Pete's got a great channel. I heard some breathing there. So you're there. I hear you. Trust me, his internet's going to be better. Check out his show. If you're new to knowing Pete, you're going to love his channel. It's one of the best channels out there. By the way, Pete, I don't know if you can hear me, but have you been to DisneyCreators.com ever? And more than that today, because you might be on there. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, people in chat, I don't even know if he can hear me right now. I hope he can. www.DisneyCreators.com. Right now on the top, you're going to see Pete. Actually, it might have been his logo, so I might be lying. I think I used your logo. I'm not really sure.
What logo?
Your logo with the hand?
Yeah.
You should go to DisneyCreators.com. I think you're on the front page right now. But anyway, if you're interested, DisneyCreators.com. And if you go there and you're interested in seeing who the three people are, the first three from my Disney Creators Vlogmas project, you can see it there at 25 Days of Creators. Val and I love being a part of these channels. Being back at work has taken some of our time away, I bet. But we are here as much as we can. Oh, you've been awesome. I mean, I appreciate you. Don't ever feel bad that you're not here. And I love what you do for a living, as I've told you before. And don't feel like you have to be there. But tomorrow night, assuming life goes normal, will be one of our member-only Zoom parties. Probably about 8 or so. But I don't produce it, or I don't promote it the time, because I don't really know what's going on. And if family comes over, things will change. But either Friday or Saturday. I might end up doing one on Sunday eventually too. We'll see. Because I want to get it for different people's times. Not everybody has the best time. So Friday night we have a good crowd. Saturday it's been less people. Like I think it's less people, but it's a good time. Pete, amazing heart of the community. Amen. Jeff, great, truly. Oh, thank you very. That's very sweet. Both together care about the community. We do, love it. I appreciate you saying that. I hope it comes across. We do. He does. Pete does. I'm honored to be a part of this community. I've said it before. I'll say it again while we're waiting for Pete to come back. I had 2 minute warning. Thank you, Cricket. I didn't come to this community needing a bunch of friends. I had no idea, frankly, I even wanted a bunch of new friends. You guys are really a gift from God. Like I was happy, but mad about work and unhappy with work, and didn't know I needed this. But boy, it's been my best. Other than family, it's my favorite thing. So blessed. And then I'm talking about you guys. Pete, can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
There we go. You coming in clear right there. I was just loving on the community a little bit.
You know, I love my family and I love my friends and my Disney. It's a trifecta.
Amen. Amen. We're blessed to do what we do and have people that, I don't know if you saw Love in Disney World. Pete, amazing heart of the community, he said. And that's, amen. Very sweet. It really is something that sometimes guilt's the wrong word, but it's something related to guilt. Like, I don't know, just honored, love it, love the future, have no doubt it's going to grow for you and for me. It's just really cool. It's really neat. And I'm going to say it again, like we started off, somebody asked a question early on, and I hope I encourage people, if they're thinking about creating, to dive in. And maybe it's not on YouTube, maybe it's on Instagram, maybe it's on Pinterest, but the more you put yourself out there, the more you get amazing stuff back. So if you're thinking about it, do it.
Yep, do it.
Don't let, I wonder how they feel about it, stop you. Love being here when I can. Mahalo, guys, for the community. Great. Elena, thank you. You guys create the community, though. If a tree falls in the forest and nobody hears it, does it really make a noise? I think there's an answer to that, but the philosophical thing really fits here. You know, we go live, we do a video, nobody watches. What's it for? So you guys make it worth it. Are you kidding me? Another fumble? 34 points tonight, most by Packers in San Fran since 59.
That's crazy. Thank you, Craig. Thank you, Elena. Thank you, Cricket, for all you do for us. Captain, you're always there. We appreciate it. Pass older pair. I know you've been supporting Jeff for a long time.
They're great.
That's how I found out about you. They're fantastic people. Yeah,
see, that's another neat thing about this show. Like having it on the 3 channels, we get to meet new people, and hopefully my community gets to meet you and Kelly. By the way, Kelly from Meyers The Mouse, if you're new here, normally a regular. By the way, Pete, what channel are we on next week before we get people leaving? We should tell them where we're at next week. I didn't think to ask you earlier. I should have.
Yeah, you should have. Luck on that.
Thank you, Love and Disbro.
And that is when Kadani was talking about. It's on Kelly's channel.
Oh, next
week. The Titans. You got Dave from Griswold.
Danny, okay, cool. Ooh, I'm getting sleepy.
And
so,
Kadani.
I'll reach out to Kelly tomorrow.
That again. God.
You're losing it again a little bit. That's all right. So again, Pete's internet will get better. Again, Monday nights, Wednesday nights, Sunday nights, and he's on a lot of other times too. And then every Thursday night on one of the 3 channels. Get over, his channel's blown up. You need to go check out Pete McDevitt's channel. And again, Kelly from Meyers the Mouse, Meyers, Meyers the Mouse. Go check out his channel. Links to Pete's and Kelly's channel are always in the description below on these shows. You can check that out anytime. And again, while we're waiting for Pete to pop back in, hopefully before the game ends, please get over to DisneyCreators.com where you can watch the video and you will learn that pass holder pair. Oh, there he is. Oh, where'd it go? What am I doing wrong? There he is. I hit the wrong button, I think. Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Nice. So my 3 creators for the first 3 days of Vlogmas Disney creators are going to be pass holder. I'm sorry, will be Hitchhiking Bones, Cinderella Loves Disney, and Hitchhiking Bones, Cinderella Loves Disney. Oh, and Kadani Sean. So hopefully they've gone over the video already, and I announced that it is a unlisted video, so it's on the website, but I will make it public here in a minute. I'm going to put it on my Slack. I'll probably drop the video public, probably tomorrow morning or something. But I'm excited about that. Thank you, Disney M. Are you kidding? Thank you. I was joking about there being nowhere else. I know. I mean, there isn't, but you know. I know I fall asleep during the game.
I'm so glad it's late for her. So
I was going to say, if she's in the UK, it's what?
4 hours
3
ahead.
a.m.? Is it 3 a.m. out there?
It's way late in the middle of the night is when it is.
By the way, did you know today, Pete, is American Football Day? Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Let me show you. See, now, if you were on my Instagram, you would have known because I posted about it, but that's okay.
I saw, dude, I got like, I don't know, I got like 7 messages from you today on Instagram.
For me?
Yeah. I got like 5 at one clip.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, because I was promoting this show, probably. I would have tagged you in any of those. That's probably what that was.
Yeah, I got that. I did get that today. That's awesome.
Yeah. So, yeah,
I did know
if I
about it.
promote one of our shows, I'll tag you in it, but I usually don't. I don't tag you in other stuff, I
I don't care if you tag me or not. I always like your stuff. I actually, you know, for the people that know, I mean, I actually do watch your show and listen and, you know, ninja sometimes, but whatever.
Oh, I appreciate
4:20 a.m.
Wow. So 6 hours from here. Lovin Dizzy says, oh, thank you. Jeff, you did a really great job with the website. Thank you. I know you put a lot of work into it. I mean, I'm learning. Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't know if I would say I worked hard on it, but I'm having fun with it. But I appreciate that. So now I don't have to watch the video, Jeff. No, you don't. I mean, I told people I would announce it. Again, it's a private video, or it's an unlisted video right now on DisneyCreators.com. But yeah, it's Hitchhiking Bones. It's Kadani Sean, and it's
Me.
Cinderella Loves Disney. Boy, my brain. I need more coffee.
Allie just hit 1,000 too.
Yeah, actually, it was sweet. Like I was going to announce it tonight anyway, and she sent me a message. She's like, "Oh my gosh, you said you did this for people under 1,000. I don't know if it's going to create a problem." And I said, "No." And that's why I moved. I announced her tonight just so she wouldn't have to worry about it.
Yep, she just hit it.
She's great.
Yeah, she's going to be a guest on the show. I'm looking forward to talking.
She's good. Yeah, I like. She's sweet. She like oozes nice.
Yeah.
Come on, Green Bay defense. Says Movie Media Nick.
4 seconds left. I think we're just about done.
Yeah. Again, not the best game we've ever had, but a good time. And again,
San Francisco played as well as my internet did tonight.
So what's your next show for them? We got 23 in the house. Let's promote one more time. Whatever you got coming up next.
WDW Couple on Sunday. Adventure to Neverland on Wednesday. Monday Night Football. Seeing the Jets do something. And, you know, that'll be good. And then, you know, Thanksgiving night. Or the night before Thanksgiving, an interview show at 7. I'm not sure who my guest is that night. I have to check. Oh, T Marie's place. Tina.
Oh, nice.
Is that night and at 7. And then at 8 o'clock, the announcements for the nominations, followed by an incredible Dis and That show the night before Thanksgiving. It'll be great.
Yeah, they're always great.
That'll be a heck of a Wednesday night right there.
And I will not be live tomorrow morning for Good Morning Disney. On some Fridays between now and New Year's Eve, we're going to be missing, including next week. I think only 3 more after this, but regardless, no Good Morning Disney tomorrow morning. Work gets in the way sometimes, but we will be live tomorrow night with Kelly from the Mickey Bunch talking about Disney Pins. Disney Pins Live has been on hiatus for like 3 weeks. So I bought a pin. She bought it for me. She sent me a package. I'll open that live on the stream. We'll be talking Disney pins and other stuff like that. We talk about Funko Pop sometimes too.
Nice.
But it's mostly Disney pins. And then Saturday morning, we'll be back for Good Morning Disney. And the Sunday night shows are coming back. The Disney Creator Show is going to come back in February. The Creator Live show, Creator Talk Live, will be back Sunday night. Again, it was just on break because my Dodgers were in the playoffs. What time is that at, Jeff? Disney Pins, 10 o'clock my time, 11 o'clock Eastern time. Good Morning Disney's 9:15 my time, 10:15 Eastern time, but not tomorrow. And then the Sunday night show is at 10 o'clock my time. And then the live show, which is it's 9:30. And then the live show with the creators, that won't be even back till probably February, right after the Super Bowl, actually.
Well, I do like my Disney news, so I'll call you during school just to get the news.
You can. And if you're watching the game, 4 seconds left, 34-17, 2-for-1 deal on points, Green Bay to 49ers tonight.
I'm glad I took them in the Survivor. Woo.
Oof, that almost got ugly. Yeah. So there you go. Oh, thank you, Cricket, always, and thank you to everybody in chat. Thank you to my members. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the Ninja watchers. Thank you for the people who've been chatting. Thank you if you were here for 1 second. Thank you if you're brand new. Thank you if you've been with the channel for 4 years. Please get over to my buddy Pete's channel.
We're not thanking Xfinity tonight.
We're not thanking who?
Xfinity,
I don't what
my internet provider.
Oh, is that who it is? But anyway, I think that is it, guys. Pete, anything you want to say to them before I sign off?
No, we love you guys. We appreciate you. Don't be alone. Don't be a stranger. Just be with us. We appreciate you.
Absolutely. Have fun storming the castle. See you not tomorrow morning, but tomorrow night and or on Pete's channel. Appreciate all of you spending any time with you. Have a safe evening and tomorrow and weekend and wherever you're at. Hug your loved ones because you never know how much more time you got with them, right? The world's crazy right now. Love you all. Have the best day ever. Bye for now.